Oh, whoops.
Gotta remember to remove the lens cap.
Always forget that. It's one of those like last moment, like, oh, we're trying to.
You always do that last.
Yeah.
Also, hi everybody. And hey Lex, I see what you did there. And I like it.
Ferret, thank you so much. Wait. Yeah, Ferret, thank you so much for the raid.
Welcome in, Raiders. By the way, Ferret, I saw that you were going to go refuel the meat mech, which is totally in line with what we always tell people who come into our community. It's in line with what we tell our community when they come raid us.
I'm surprised you didn't say valid.
I was kidding.
Oh, sorry, I'm jumping the gun. Sorry.
I'm trying to make sure that I don't always say that's valid without, and repeat myself too.
Here, I'll brush my beard. Keep
I'm
going.
working on variety.
Sorry.
I'm trying to increase the ways I tell people they are valid.
Yeah, you're changing the formula here. I'm not used to that.
I was gonna say it's gonna be in there.
Yeah, you're working on your stream technique. That's
Everin.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Yeah.
You're so right. Thank you for the validation. I appreciate you all. My point was, Raiders, you've been streaming or watching or playing hard. And it is totally valid.
Ah, God, she did it. She did the thing.
To take care of yourself. Practice some self-care. Get some water or other hydration.
Oh, hey, thank you for the hydrate.
We'll follow suit. And, do what you need to do to take care of yourself, because around here we stand self-care. Including the stuff that's annoying, like chores and being a responsible adult. But it's important. So we do what we must because we have to.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So.
Point being, we're proud of you all. Take care of yourself. Make good choices that nourish you. That's what we want. For each of you.
Also, Kat, thank you so much for the resub. 8 months!
Oh my God!
1 month away from a storm, baby.
Oh my God, digital baby time.
We got so many.
At this point, we practically need like Tamagotchis for our stream relationships.
Oh my God.
Which, by the way, they're releasing a new Tamagotchi and it's really cool. They went back to pixel art.
Jesus Christ, sorry.
Exactly, Aperture Science, except with a twist, because we do what we must because we can for the good. Sorry, I love that song. I love that song. It was in our wedding program. I mean, really. I love this song.
All right. Should we get to announcements? Is everybody here for announcements? Are you all here for announcements?
There's a few people who
announcements. Are you here for the announcements?
I don't know. Are they?
Trying to get to the announcements before it gets too late.
It's true. It's true. We were a little slow getting around. You're not here for the announcements? Then what are you here for? Because that's also valid. AC's here for announcements. That's valid as well. See, the whole thing about it is that regardless, you're all valid. You're not here.
Okay.
No, that's okay. I almost repeated myself.
I am physically present at the computer, tuned into your stream, unsure if that actually counts as here. I'm here for the sin. Go sin. There's your sermon.
Yeah.
Live in sin.
Be hedonistic. That's really all I want for you.
Think of yourselves. Yay, sin!
Yes, slay, sin. I can't. We're married. Well, you can hedonize. You can do the hedonism with anyone, even partners, like marriage. I do the hedonism with this guy. Exactly. See, Everin, depends upon which definition you use. See, this is why you come to this cult. I mean, you're not wrong.
Valid. Let's sin.
Today, okay, so I forgot to post on Instagram, so I'll post it tonight or tomorrow when I remember. We'll see. But guys, I had a cider slushy today.
Technically.
Yeah.
Technically, you had 2.
Technically, I had 2.
Technically, you had 2.
I got to try both flavors, and it was it was very valid. So the cider place we were at, because we went into Meat Space and met a friend in Meat Space, they had 2 of their house ciders in a slushy machine, and with some variations to make them, nice and extra slushy. And then they put whipped cream on top. It was entirely valid. And now, the raspberry lemonade slushy, it was good. But the orange dreamsicle cream slushy was even more valid this time.
Well, I had the orange dreamsicle slushy as well, because it had whipped cream on top.
Oh,
It had whipped cream. It wasn't just a slushy, it was a slushy with cream.
yeah.
Which
A
was
cider
really,
slushy with cream. It was really good.
Yeah. So,
I would get that again.
Meat Space, you like space and you like meat. Putting them together is sus.
Yeah, it's I mean, to be fair, going out into the world these days when you are me is pretty sus. So I sum that up with the feeling of Meat Space. It's what I call leaving the house, going out into Meat Space. You're right, Everin and Dash. Space would do the freezing because it would pull all the moisture and additional molecules that aren't, stuck to it out, and that would flash freeze it instantly. And then there'd be lots of radiation, so it'd be frozen and kind of cooked.
All at the same time.
And it does cause shrinkage, you're right. You're so right.
Hey, good job, Kat.
Somebody found
Somebody noticed.
Newt.
Yay!
Hey, welcome in.
Thank you, Kennicott. Welcome back to the Battling Cloud. Always glad to have you. Yeah, oh no, not shrinkage. Yes. Well, today there was no shrinkage because it was perfect weather.
Oh my God, today was beautiful.
70s?
70s.
Mid to high 70s?
Barely clouds in the sky with a
Light
tiny breeze.
Just enough to give you a refreshing, like, against your face feeling, but not enough to get in the way. I mean, actually, it did almost knock my hat off my head a couple of times, so I guess it was a bit more of a brisk breeze than I imagined. But it felt glorious. And the sunshine was glorious, though I did hide from the sunshine. And I took my vitamin D. I did.
Hey, you got to play some D&D and they invited you back for the regular every other week campaign. Woo!
That sounds amazing. You got heat and humidity, and Oklahoma was not windy for a change.
That's crazy.
That sounds extra valid.
That's sus. Doesn't sound like Oklahoma at all.
Sparkly math rocks, yes! I've been eyeing some sparkly math rocks, but I have to hold off.
Yeah, you still have that.
Sparkly math rocks in the other room.
You still have that hefty D20 somewhere.
I won a really fancy D20 once, actually on Twitch.
Yeah.
And the D20 is in fact a metal cast.
It's metal. Yeah.
It's not solid. I think they did a 3D print and a partial fill. It's heavy though.
It's heavy. It's heavy. Yeah.
And it's really
heavy.
pretty too.
Yeah.
You couldn't see it though. It literally would be invisible in this room right now because of the chroma filter.
Yeah.
It's blue and green and purple.
Yeah.
It's basically our channel colors with like a hue shift metallic. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. It's always valid to feel nervous the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
so nice that validation to get asked back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully you'll settle in here and it'll be lots and lots of fun.
Oh, so sparkly math rocks make everything better. So you're gonna be winning at the experience.
So, okay. All right. Further announcements. Friday's a short stream.
Yes, we probably won't be beveraging on Friday night other than, like the hydration style beverages.
Yeah, Friday's a short stream. Like, 8 p.m. max.
Because we're gonna do a little visit on Saturday.
Oh.
We're going out and about, and we're gonna visit some tasty places. I want to eat something tasty. I'm excited about it, okay? And I'm gonna be out in the maybe sunshine, okay? I'm excited. Meat space, exactly.
Not saying no community, just saying it's gonna be a short night.
You won your first dice from Derek during a charity stream, same. Yay! And also met my future girlfriend, now fiance, the same day. You rolled a 20 before you even had dice. That is accurate.
Nice.
Yes, food tourism.
Let's
Woo-hoo!
go.
I found a wing place, okay? And I'm very excited to try it. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So yeah, Saturday is a day of I guess hedonism. Sort of. Yeah.
Mild hedonism is still hedonism.
Yeah, mildly hedonistic, yeah. We're gonna be
I intend to eat some things, maybe beverage a little, and see sights.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Yeah. This is in relation to the surprise that I had mentioned like a week or two ago.
It's true. It's true. The food tourism is related. What makes the new place special? Gluten-free. Because I have celiac disease.
Honestly, it kind of feels like just being able to get
literally
wings
getting wings, even if they're mediocre, makes them special.
Is special, yeah.
Like, the last time I had wings was at this really odd, but in weird ways, quite good restaurant.
This is fusion restaurant.
It was this really amazing, like, Vietnamese and Thai and Chinese fusion place. Oh my god, their pho broth was fucking phenomenal.
Fucking phenomenal.
You caught it.
Yeah.
You caught it. Thank you.
The emphasis.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
I'm helping with the emphasis here. Hey,
Hammy the Wicker Bees.
Welcome
Good to
in.
see you. But yeah, no, and the wings I got at that place, like, the wings themselves weren't special, but they were gluten-free and they came in a really good sauce that I crave. It's Vietnamese fish sauce. Caramelized garlic fish sauce wings are like, they feed my soul.
Kat, thank you for the hydrate.
Thank you, Kat. I appreciate you. Yay! Yeah, exactly. The celiac life. How are we doing? We're doing all right.
We're doing okay. Yeah.
I had a cider slushy this afternoon, and it was sunshiny and, like, not too hot, but not cold. It was perfect.
Beautiful.
I got to socialize a little. I mean, if that's not pretty much a red letter afternoon, I don't know what is.
Wings that, like, stick with you. You can smell the wings for the rest. Oh, it's so good. It's like good barbecue, man. Oh.
It's hedonism.
Oh, I just
relishing even the stink of the good food.
Man,
like stinky cheese.
Yeah, I had like this pulled pork a couple months ago, and the person sitting next to me got like this brisket, and they shared their brisket, and like we just like traded meat back and forth, and it was so good.
Messy food, my only weakness. As long as I've got some wipes to clean off my fingers.
I love me some barbecue food.
Oh god, barbecue. You know, if we ever are able to get like an electric pellet smoker, if we're gonna make all the smoked things.
We need to check. We need to check with them to see if that's okay.
That might work.
I think because it's electric, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, share your meat with strangers. Absolutely. Yep.
Sometimes it's just an impulse that you have to give into.
Actually, they weren't strangers.
It's true. It's true. They were, in fact, very not strangers.
They were very not strangers. It was
but they
family.
were sitting next to you.
It was family, okay?
Yeah. We walked by when we were out in Meat Space today, we walked by a restaurant that does communal tables where some of the I've heard reviews where some of the plates are sometimes communal to the table, right? But they do family style within your party. But the tables are like communal. All
I have
the way.
to be prepared for that. Like I have to know that going in.
Oh yeah,
because
totally.
like if anybody reaches for my food that like isn't you, Like, they have to be prepared. They have to be prepared for a little bit of a
They would get
a little tap. Yeah.
See, I'm pulled pork over brisket, mostly because I'm allergic to black pepper and
Everybody
also
puts-
white pepper. And everybody
puts peppercorn
just
on pulled
puts
or on
so much pepper on their brisket.
Yeah.
It makes my mouth go like angry numb and my throat get all like scratchy, swollen. So I don't do it. And that's regardless of the gluten. But people don't put as much pepper on the pork. They usually do put a little, but not as much. So pork is like my
And
my safe
oftentimes
space.
the pork is like super salty and super sweet. All at
And
the
I
same time.
love
And that's, like, the
sweet,
best-
salty, smoky pork.
That's like the best type of pork.
And sometimes it has pineapple, and sometimes it has other things. I really like pork. It's one of my favorite proteins. Not gonna lie.
We're talking about
Which is funny because I grew up a vegetarian.
we were talking about like our next meat adventure. Like, what are we
Yeah,
gonna
what do we
do?
wanna
Because
do?
we made pulled pork soup that
Yes.
lasted us, and we've got, it's about time to do that because it lasted us almost over a week basically. Because
Yeah.
it was like,
It was a
big.
It was a whole pork loin,
yeah.
and it was big.
Good family friend runs Szechuan Chinese place that serves family style, super authentic, family run, really good. Price
Yes.
way cheaper than it should be. And since they love you, they feed you like, mother, be happy until you die for me. It's like, oh.
This is amazing. This is amazing. We used to live near a place that had an Ethiopian mom and pop shop.
Oh, they were so sweet. And they
were-
finally raised
they
prices.
We told them
Holy
like
crap.
every time we were there, it was so cheap. We told them, please
like-
raise your prices. We want you to remain here.
It was like a giant dish for $5. Great
Right?
value, but like several pieces of like chicken or beef.
Right.
Or, like, it was just crazy. for
Plus all your
$5.
sides, and then also real gluten-free injera bread.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they brought out like a giant like dish of injera.
Yes.
Like it was we were like,
Yes.
please
Yes.
raise your prices for the love
Yes.
of God.
We fucking love good Ethiopian, and this one place was gluten free, so I could eat there. We don't live there anymore, so
But we visit from
every
time to
once in a
time.
while we go there just for that.
Yeah.
No, right?
It's so
I'd
good.
love, and that's actually
It's-
technically a sourdough.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
a sourdough.
literally what I was gonna say next.
It's delicious,
Same brain
and
cell.
I would love to learn how to make it, but we'd probably have to have like a special cooktop for it, because it fries really fast on like a griddle, I think.
So we need like a stone of some kind. We'd need a
Yeah.
fire in the back, and then we need
Yeah, we don't have the regulation area for a fire pit.
We just
so-
need to turn our entire downstairs into a kitchen. That's what we need to do. Like the entire downstairs. Like not even
No,
room.
there needs to be a small area for relaxation, right? So you have a break from working in the kitchen.
No. Kitchen is the break from everything else.
Sometimes that is true. Oh, so like last night? Can I tell them about last night's dinner? The pizza toasty goodness.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Of course you can.
Well, I'm just saying. Minor topic shift to the thing we ate last night rather than the things we have been dreaming about.
Yay!
Oh no. Yes, so I had so we got a bread maker. Thank you, Jessless, bringer of the bread maker. I made an onion, garlic, and herb loaf. And last night, we did 2 different methods of making really fucking amazing pizza toast. But it all started with I had a can of diced tomatoes, and
It was like close. It was close to the expiration, like within a year.
yeah, it had it had a
was like-
year before it went off.
It did
but
not
it wasn't
explode this time.
Yeah, because see, we once had a can of tomato paste explode on us because it was accidentally a leftover from when we moved.
We didn't
that
notice
didn't
the
get
date.
used in time, and
Yeah.
then we didn't notice the date.
Yeah.
And then he opened it, and then the next thing I know is there was tomato paste on my head. because it flew across the kitchen at me. And it was hilarious. I had to stand there while Brawl ever so gently cleaned my hairline of tomato paste. Get you a partner who will help you with that. And we laughed.
Wash it out of your hair, basically.
We laughed. So, well, my hands were full of dishes. I had soapy hands. Yeah, no, we threw that away. Okay, it didn't explode, but when he opened it with the can opener, the contents splurted out.
Yeah, it was like a... Because I basically did like... and it
a
got
twist, and then it like...
Yeah.
Booshed.
It was under pressure.
Under pressure. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum.
Yeah, exactly.
The can ejaculated. It's absolutely... Yes, it ejaculated like Sherlock and Watson in descriptive conversation. Yeah, I know. We cleaned everything up and started over. But that was a few months ago.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so when we moved, we had a bunch of canned food that we needed to use up, and apparently a few pieces might have snuck through in nooks and crannies. So now we double check all the dates whenever we open something from the from the pantry. Anyway.
Sorry, tomato paste ejaculation tangent. Sorry.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. You know, sometimes those things are just worthy tangents.
Sorry. Okay.
But last night I opened up some very safe tomato paste and some diced tomatoes, and I cooked those down with a little olive oil and some garlic paste and some herbs, and we made just, you know, a nice, and I wanted it to have the diced tomatoes from the can because A, I wanted to use them before next year, and B, I wanted extra like vegetable in my pizza toast. So I cooked down like a really lovely chunky, had a little bit of sweetness from the coconut sugar and the acidity of the tomato, and we cooked the tomato paste down a bit so it wasn't like so raw flavored. And
all the oregano.
Yes, I have a pizza like garlic and herb blend that includes a lot of oregano, a little bit of basil, a little bit of a few other things. It's really lovely. It's what I actually put in the bread too.
Nice.
Same mix as in the bread.
Okay, so definitely not conflicting flavors here.
No,
Okay.
not conflicting at all. And yeah, we did have a discussion like that. We did have a ham discussion recently. Anyway, so I took my garlic and onion toast and I toasted it on both sides under the broiler because we don't have a toaster. And then I laid down a nice thick bed of that tomato sauce that we made on the stove, and then we sprinkled it with cheese, and I put that back under the broiler to get the cheese to melt. And then I took it out of the broiler, topped it with some pepperoni slices, put it back under the broiler, and then of course eagerly devoured within minutes of taking it out. Like by the time he sat down with his meal, I had eaten and was like,
well,
moving on to the next dessert item, which was a banana smoothie.
To be fair,
with whipped cream.
my food was a little different than yours.
To be fair, yours was amazing as well.
Yeah, it was really good.
I went the direct route, and Brawl went the I'm gonna go all in route.
I'm gonna try something different.
You want to tell them about yours?
I basically made a pizza casserole. So
kind of Detroit style, but different.
Yeah, I fried the onion bread and a little bit of olive oil.
Got water on my face.
Fried a little bit in olive oil, and then I put cheese. Actually, I put a teeny tiny bit of your tomato sauce down.
Oh, that was really good tomato sauce.
Put a little bit over
the
bread, and then I put 2 types of cheese down.
Mm-hmm.
What was the cheese? Was it the Munster cheese? It was Munster cheese.
Oh, did you use the cheese?
I used the Munster cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I used some Munster?
We don't have any
Gouda?
Munster. We had Gouda.
I think it was Gouda.
We had Gouda.
I think it was the Gouda.
That was in the fridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, where did you get Munster?
Yeah. No,
we had Gouda and we had Havarti.
Damn it, it was Havarti.
They're both
Havarti.
delicious.
Yeah. I thought I wanted to use more cheese, but then I was like,
they're both good at melting.
So it was Havarti. So yeah, I used the Havarti
creamy,
cheese.
A little bit of sharpness.
Yeah. So I used the Havarti with the regular the blend.
The
cheese,
shred blend we had.
Yeah, the cheese shredded blend that we have. And then on top of that, I poured sauce.
And pepperonis.
Oh, I forgot the pepperoni. Damn it. Yeah, I did cheese and then pepperoni. Put a layer of pepperonis, and then I poured sauce over it. And then I baked it for like 30 minutes.
It was amazing. I had a bite. 425
degrees. It was so
good. It
was
super good.
It was really good.
Let's just say we need to refill that. We need to refill some of the spices so we can keep making that.
It basically, it tasted literally like pizza pie or bread pudding.
It tasted like pizza bread pudding.
The texture of the bread was not.
Go for that.
The texture of the bread was a lot more bread pudding than it was like pizza.
Yes.
It definitely soaked up all the moisture.
I could really go for that though.
Yeah. So it was so good though. I ate the whole thing, but it was only like 2 slices of bread and like.
Right, you just kind of spread it all out and then topped it all up.
Yeah, and it was a couple slices of cheese and then like, I don't know, 16 slices of pepperoni or something like that, and then like half a jar of sauce. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Basically the only thing that I ate yesterday, but
worth
super delicious. So
yeah. Then later that night, I had cut myself a slice of bread, but didn't eat it right away. So later that night, after you went to bed, I went downstairs, toasted my bread, put some cream cheese on it, and just it's like an onion bagel but bread form.
Yeah.
It's so good.
However, the bread that was recently made had a little bit of a whoopsie.
Pocket. Yeah. I gotta figure out what has changed because my recipe was super solid.
It had a pocket in it.
You know,
like it has a hole. Like
maybe
it runs down the entire length of the bread. It didn't collapse in on itself. It still had. I
still don't know why it's doing that. It still had
a rigid dome, but the dome didn't collapse in on itself. But it did have a bubble. It did have a bubble in it.
I'm trying to figure out why, because like my recipe was working really well, and then I tweaked something and it was working perfectly, and then I tweaked something else, and then it stopped working perfectly. So I undid that tweak, that change. And then it's still not working again. So I don't know what happened because I stepped back to the one change that wasn't working, as far as I can tell. And if I step back from there, that changes other factors if I keep iterating backwards. So it just means, oh no, I need to make more bread and figure out what part of my recipe is doing this. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
More regular bread. Maybe I'll make some sweet bread at some point. I love you all so much. Also, seriously, bread is life. Bread is love.
So, yeah, super good food this weekend.
You know, if I make a sweet bread, I could do a cinnamon.
We could do a cinnamon bread?
We could do a cinnamon bread.
Oh my god. Are we gonna travel? Are we gonna travel with bread this weekend?
Ooh, we might. That might be a good car snack. I mean, it'd be a messy car snack, but I can take some hand wipes.
And something to share?
I could take something to share.
We take something to share?
We could take something to share.
We take something to share? Okay.
Yeah. I have a few things that might be appreciated. I mean, depending upon if I make a sweetbread, maybe I could make I might be able to do a custard to go with it. If we wanted, like, messy but tasty. I mean, we did that creme diplomat last time we had a Bressie, and it was worth it.
That was super delicious. I can't even imagine like an actual sweetbread with that.
Right?
Because that was just like regular bread. Yeah.
Like a cinnamon sugar kind of bread. Mm-hmm. Right? And then we also had the diplomat cream, which is basically creme pat, custard cream, and whipped cream folded together into a harmonious perfection. God, I could really go for that. Sorry, I love cooked egg custards. They are just one of the better things that you can eat. Again, hedonism. It's kind of my jam.
So, yeah. All right.
Plans within plans within plans.
Yeah.
Run.
Thank you, Pretzel, for redeeming that.
Pretzel wants us to run. That's
Yeah.
valid.
Oh, Morning Run by Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Nice. Okay.
I don't do morning runs. I can hobble with my Rollator. Hobble along with my wheels. It'll work great.
So, continuing on with like announcements.
Haha.
We didn't.
Sidetracked.
We got sidetracked there. But continuing on with announcements. So Friday is going to be a short stream, which I mentioned. Tuesday should be a regular stream.
Right.
Nothing is at this point is like getting in the way of that.
Right.
So we are working on how we're going to potentially share our weekend story.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure that out.
We're trying to plan how that might look.
Yeah.
What that might be.
So I don't know if there is going to be like a Saturday stream.
No,
I
but
don't-
we might try to like edit a video afterwards for
yeah,
it.
We might do
If the
a
food
little
if the food
video
is
vlog.
if the food is worthy.
Yeah.
And even if the food isn't worthy, if we have a good enough time getting the food,
Yeah.
there might be we might try out a little vlog or something. you
Yeah.
know, see how
So
it goes.
yeah, and
Get
we're
some
really
practice
excited
in.
about this weekend.
Yeah.
We're really excited about this weekend. So
Yeah.
all right. And it's going to be a special weekend. So just saying, it's going to be special. But
There's also this place that in the next month or two that I want to try and eat at. And I have to check what their food schedule is like. What? I do have silver, yeah.
you do have silver.
Have you not seen this whole area?
Oh my god, I hadn't noticed.
We normally shave actually most of my silver off, but it's starting to come in up here too.
Oh, that might make a new line or something. Might help us determine a new line, depending on how many of them you want to keep.
I know, I was like, I kind of like them, but they're the wrong length for the most part. But yeah, no,
You can grow back out.
eventually I will.
Yeah.
Eventually I'll show off the silvers. No, they're coming in. They're coming in.
Yeah.
I was telling him the other day, oh my God, it's happening. Yes.
So, yeah. In terms of announcements, that's pretty much it. Like, I think,
That's valid.
right? I think. You return, Ferret. Welcome
Ferret.
back.
Welcome back, darling. Also, thank you for the raid. While you were gone, we applauded your decisions to take care of yourself. Just so you know, that's one of the major things that happened while you were gone. Also, we talked about food
Yeah.
and how we're going to go eat some more food this weekend. Also, I had a cider slushy today. I keep wanting to say a slider slushy, but a cider slushy, and it was delicious. Actually, I had two, but one of them was extra awesome. The first one was good, but the second one was optimized. What happened to you today, darling?
What
Tell
happened?
us.
What happened?
Good things? Hopefully. Money! Woo!
You got some money from
Everyone's like, you telling on me about my bits? Everin is wonderful and lovely, and you deserve it. That's valid.
That's amazing. Everyone's like, what? What? Awesome. Okay.
She bought an ara ara.
Ooh.
Very nice.
But don't leave out what happened next, Ferret.
Oh, Dash wants you to keep
Dash.
going. You were telling as I typed. Okay.
Okay.
That's fucking valid. You got more than one.
Aw.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's very
Well, then you're winning. I love you guys.
all the autos. All of them.
Yeah.
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 So, we watched 2 of the 3 remaining episodes of Owl House this weekend.
Oh my god.
So,
God.
we still have a little bit more to go.
I'm
So-
both so excited and so mad and so happy and like,
You were like, was I supposed to tell them how the entire chat started simping?
well, I mean, as is proper. Darling, you deserve it. You deserve all of the goodness. You deny nothing! Also valid. Besides, what's wrong with little healthy simping between friends? Heaven knows I do it often enough. Respectfully?
Right.
Respectfully?
Oh, yeah.
But my dears, so many of you are just so good at making me blush. How can I not?
I might even be blushing right now, but you can't hardly tell because of my beard.
Your beard does block
It
a
hides.
fair bit of
It hides all of my like emotions.
And for everything else, there's a fan. I said it then and I'll say it now. I'm gonna have to look at the VOD and see if I can hear it. That's valid. Every once in a while, you gotta be like, something went well. I must review the tapes.
Yeah. Ferret, one of the things that is very useful for us is Nightbot being added into our chat, so that you can, number 1, block links, and number 2, have your viewers do markers.
The markers have been really nice.
So I've been going back. I got another week's worth of markers exported. And I got a couple of videos uploaded to YouTube, but
We're still going through the clips, by the way, that people are making.
yeah.
Also,
Still going through those. So
you guys are amazing.
Thank you so much for
I
doing
love you
those.
all.
Yeah, I'm going through all the highlights and all the clips and all that stuff.
They are high key appreciated.
So, but
We're just slow at getting them turned around.
yeah, since I'm working now, it's a little bit more challenging.
It does take time. It does take time.
So,
But what you guys do by making the markers
Makes
and
it
making
much
the clips
easier to do
makes
it.
it so much easier to do.
Yeah.
So just if you choose to do that, we love you for it.
super helpful.
But again, even just hanging out with us here is appreciated. We're pleased to have you.
Yeah.
Also, I'm still working on the third dinosaur. I'm still working on the Ceratops. And I need to make some stuff. I had to give my shoulder and my arm a small rest, but I've been picking up the pen again. So
Also,
things are working.
we hit 167 subscribers on YouTube. We're still
Almost nice.
Yeah, we're still almost 169. Oh my god.
We're almost to the funny number.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're actually closing in. We're closing in on 200 here,
That's
which is pretty
exciting.
crazy. So,
That's valid.
yeah, definitely seeing like what types of things people are enjoying. So that's
And we plan to make more stuff like that. It's just, again, work's been busy.
I did upload 8 videos though. I don't know if y'all saw them. We did the trailer views for those little the witchy games. I uploaded those to the YouTube channel. So those are
That
pretty
way we
neat.
can remember to go back and look at them later when they get actually announced and released.
One of them, I
'Cause,
think.
like the kitty one is not out yet.
Which one was actually out? I think maybe was it Witch on Fern Island? Did
I
that
think that one
actually
might
came out?
might actually have come out, and it looked super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Yeah, it actually
so cute looking.
it actually
It's still early access though.
that's super loud, super loud, super loud. Yeah, so this one actually came out in early access, and so far all the reviews are mostly positive, and the recent
Ooh.
reviews are very positive.
Oh, it is. I
But I
was just
think-
looking at that.
Yeah, but I think it's basically like a Animal Crossing style, Stardew Valley style, witch theme, Sims, all of that kind of put together.
Well,
This
it
has
looks
like Slime
there's
Rancher
some-
and Dreamlight Valley.
It looks like there's some mixed reviews here now.
If it's early access, there's always gonna be
Exactly,
mixed reviews.
exactly. And
So-
that's the thing that gives me both pause and hope. Because minor pause, because early access, you don't know yet. But also early access, they might fix it. Right? It's super cute though.
Let's
But
see
I
here.
have some really super cute games that I have to get back into. I haven't been back in Sunhaven recently. I haven't been back in Homestead Arcana recently, and both of those were really fun. But
Oh,
also,
man.
I started watching somebody play Slime Rancher. Not even Slime Rancher 2, just Slime Rancher. And getting frustrated with the way they played Slime Rancher made me want to get back into Slime Rancher to play myself.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, this person is not a bad game player, but like they never looked up when they would enter a new area. And in Slime Rancher, there's so much vertical stuff going on, and I'm just like, please look up, please.
I think I looked up when I played Slime Rancher.
You looked up more
I think
than
I
this
did.
person
I think
did.
I did. Matter of fact, I got on top of the map a couple of times.
Which I wish this person would do.
So,
It's just funny. They're not a bad player. But I found that like my playstyle clashes very much with their playstyle.
yeah. So far, all the reviews for this game are it has a ton of potential, but it definitely is early access.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I will keep following it.
Yeah, I followed it.
I'm going to add it to my wish list, but I'm not going to get it yet. That's mostly so I remember to find it later.
Yeah.
There's some really cute stuff
And I-
going on though.
Think it's... Oh, god damn it. It's still single player.
Yeah, no.
Why don't any of these game studios make these games like freaking multiplayer?
I mean, we could mod Slime Rancher. I think somebody made a multiplayer mod for it.
they made a paid for multiplayer.
Oh.
Which is fine.
We were talking about
The Witch on Fern Island.
Witch at Fern Island, but
The Witch of Fern Island.
there you go. But it's early access, so it's one of those that we're gonna wait for.
It's kind of like a Stardew Valley, kind of like Disney
Animal
Dreamlight Valley,
Crossing.
Slime Rancher kind of game.
but witchy.
But witchy, yeah.
Which is, my jam.
So
I do want to mod Slime Rancher now, though. The old one, not the new one. Actually, the new one is looking pretty
Oh
good.
my god.
Oh
It's
my
like
god!
it's like Potion Craft, but it's called Brewmaster.
It's a beer brewing simulator.
Oh my
God.
god.
Do you want to put that up in the corner?
we could do a trailer reaction to it here if you want.
I mean, it looks pretty cute.
Yeah. No, it looks cute, but it is only single player. We're still looking for like that multiplayer game. Like Stardew Valley is basically it for us right now, where it's like
one of the
multiplayer
Of that category.
of that category. Like Dreamlight Valley, Slime Rancher, all these
I
games.
can't
like,
wait till Dreamlight Valley has, and they just had a big update this last week. So I need to go play some more because it's been a little bit. And I miss it.
started over on Dyson Sphere this weekend. I played.
Whenever Brawl starts a new Dyson Sphere save, I worry about how long I'm going to lose him for.
Well, it's only like 30 hours of gameplay, like so I can spread it out over a couple weeks, several weeks.
Run a coffee shop version. I don't
Yeah.
know. The thing I like about that
Espresso
game.
Tycoon. Oh,
Oh
my god.
I have to look it up. I have to say though, the thing I like about the house flipper,
I will say that Satisfactory and Factorio have much longer game loops than Dyson Sphere. Dyson Sphere is much faster and it's much more my taste. I can get through like a third of the tech tree in several hours, in like 8 hours or something like that. So with him, yeah, exactly. Because Yeah, because Satisfactory, like you can just keep going forever. And I guess technically you can with Dyson Sphere, so. Can I share it here, or do you want me to? Since you're VIP, you can put links in chat.
Yes.
But thank you for asking.
You
One of
said
the game
it's
pictures.
Same people who did this? Sorry, I'm looking.
All right, let's swap over here. Let me pause that. Let me do that. Let's just swap stream channel thingies. Okay, we're still in just chatting. Oh, but I'm not. Ha! I don't have OBS open. Hang on.
That helps.
Hang on.
I don't have OBS open either, so
Hang on.
it's not like I'm doing much better.
Yay! You're gonna show it to everyone. You put a link in chat. You God's damn right I'm gonna show it. I mean, unless you really don't want me
tell
to.
me it's not to.
Unless you ask me not to.
If you ask us not to, then we won't. But like, I'm just saying, unless you don't wanna, why wouldn't we?
Oh man.
Because you know, consent is key. Also, I ran out of water. Could I have a refill soon?
Sure. Give me just a sec here. Oh, it's full. It's nice and full.
It's heavy as the water. Oh no, I'm embarrassed. Okay, that's valid. Totes valid.
Okay. Well, we're gonna embarrass you just a little bit here. Let me make sure that it's unmuted here. It's back in time. That's muted. That's muted. Okay. Let me pull up this. Pull that off to the side. Turn that off.
Right.
All right. Here we go.
Just for you, Everin. Hara hara.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that frame. Yeah.
I feel like that could use some work. Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
Can you turn it up, please?
Let me hydrate first.
Valid.
Everin. Hara hara.
Oh, that was a good one.
Just for you, Everin.
Yeah.
Hara hara.
Yes. Hey, Wingmaker.
That
Hey,
could use some
Wingmaker.
work.
No,
Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
doesn't need work. It's good.
Let me hydrate first.
Again, following along. Everin getting called out.
Oh no, I'm giving.
Everin. Hara hara.
That's so good.
Just for you, Everin.
It keeps looping, and it's
It will
better
keep
every
looping.
loop.
Also, good to see you, Brandon and Wingmaker. Hey, hey, hey.
Hi, welcome in.
We're just embarrassing Ferret a tiny bit because she's amazing. Also, she made Everin melt.
Oh, here, hang on. There we go.
Hey, now we're not in the way.
There we go. That works.
That works
too.
better.
Okay.
You're going to decease. That's valid. Sometimes Brawl does that to me.
So, yeah. Well, okay. This was.
Are you all kerfluffled now?
This was my feathers have been sufficiently ruffled.
Mwah. Delightful.
So, okay.
So what do we want to do tonight?
So one of the things I had next, or at least one of the things I was thinking about, was: did you want to see some fair food?
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys want to watch? What?
What?
What? I don't know. All of my other Twitch stuff is dark mode.
I was gonna say, get this off our screen. It's terrible. It's terrifying. It's blowing out our faces. There you go.
All the other Twitch stuff was dark mode. Sorry. I apologize. I tried to hide the light from everyone.
Yeah, the Canadian wildfires have been throwing smoke a lot. It's kind of like the last 3 years where we had wildfires over here
In the Pacific Northwest,
and California.
Yeah.
Because we had like 3 wildfires in the area last week.
Yeah, there was
Not last week, last year.
I'm not saying it's a good thing.
No, I'm just
I'm not
saying we
saying-
share your pain from past experience.
Yeah, there was one year where there was like or several years actually where literally ash was falling from the sky and
To
it
the
felt
point where
apocalyptic.
it was very apocalyptic. It
Like-
was dusk during noon.
Yeah, it was dusk during noon. It was an orange-red sky.
In fact, the
like,
only
all
time you
day
could
for
see
weeks.
the only time you could see the sun was at dawn and at sunset because there was such a heavy cloud cover of ash.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't regular clouds, it was ash clouds, like regular rain clouds but full of ash.
Yeah, it was neon orange
and it was neon orange when the sun came in through the side, like when it would fall below the cloud cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, every reflective surface, it was gray and orange and smog. Yeah, no, the fires are throwing shade. Exactly. No, yeah,
It's
exactly.
very
Jess.
strange.
Yeah, because in California, they also have a ton of wildfires like we had up here. Yeah, smoke haze all the way here in Wizard of Oz land because of the wildfires. Exactly.
Crazy. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, so I'm just saying we understand how awful it is. Hey, if you have any N95 masks,
Yeah,
left
wear a
over,
mask.
it's great. Like we actually had some N95 masks when the pandemic popped off
Yeah.
because we had them for ash reasons.
Yeah.
So, and it's one of the reasons we got a couple of air filters.
Yeah,
feel you.
wear a mask inside, get a couple of air filters and just stay out of the weather as much as you can.
Jessless, the real secret is vampires did it so they could go out during the day and not be killed by the sunlight. Hey, not all of us have to resort to wildfires and eco-destruction to get our day walking status. I just used a lot of sunscreen and protective layers, and I have like
Someone
a
almost
hat.
caught your town's forests on fire. I feel that. Like as I drive from work, I see people toss like cigarettes out their windows all the time. Fucking irritates me so much. It's like they could just burn our entire city down.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
So
Please,
I mean
rain.
that has happened several times. Like they just toss their cigarette butts out into like the dry grass. And
We live
Yeah.
inside like city limits or like city area. Like we're not rural is what I'm trying to say. We're in a town. But we've actually had to check emergency services in the last few years when certain wildfires have come into the area because we may be in town, but several times we were nearly in line for evacuation. It doesn't happen often, but it has been happening. So we feel you.
oh my God, someone tossed a beer can out in front of your car on the highway while you were doing 60. What the fuck?
What a piece of shiza.
Fire department seemed to got it fast, but it's still scary as fuck. Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Like fires are scary. They're absolutely scary. That one fire that ripped through California, like just and burned down like a whole bunch of homes was insanely fast.
It was so fast.
like
It just
yeah.
poofed through the region.
Yeah, there was one fire that was kind of near us, and we're like, holy shit, if it gets to us, that means the rest of the cities have burned down.
Right?
If
We're
it-
like,
if it
it's on
gets-
the other side of town from us. If we get the call to go and it gets to our side, like,
It's like,
what's left?
What's left? Yeah.
We're on the edge of town. Like, we're in town, but it's the edge of it, and it's one edge of it. Like,
Yeah, it's scary. So
if the fire got all the way to us, where's the rest?
you'll be back in 20. I forgot the food rule. Well, we're about to watch some food.
We're gonna watch food.
Yeah.
It's gonna be food.
Someone's entire camp caught on
Oof.
fire, and the fire department said it burnt 40 feet. 40 feet into the woods. Thankfully, had enough downpouring and rain last 5 days. Trees weren't too wet. Yeah, that's scary. Can't burn down any national forest if you've never had any kids.
That is one scenario to avoid, and that's one great way to avoid it.
Oh my god.
I also opted out of the having of the kids because just not a good call for me for so many reasons. But you know,
we didn't have kids because we didn't want to do the whole social media reveal. That's exactly why, right? That's our big.
Sweetie, even if we had kids, there would be no gender reveal party. I'm just saying, gender is such a weird fucking thing, and it's not important for children. Like, I mean, not babies. Who fucking cares? Anyway, sorry.
Didn't want to feel burdened. Didn't want to be like put ourselves out there on social media.
Yeah. Kid thing. It's not my vibe.
Not my vibe.
Not my vibe. For so many reasons.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Any or an outie, right? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Where is it? I fucked it up.
Where did you put it?
I don't know.
Where'd you put it, bro?
Oh, it's right here. Okay.
You found it.
That was easy. Oh no, I just closed the wrong one. Fuck. Right?
You want kids, but you also don't want to put in the effort to make kids, so you're opting out. 100%, every child should be like all the yeses. Just because that way there are people there to care and take and be with the child. It's rough. Being a kid is rough. Growing up is rough. Having kids is rough. Even when it's good, it's rough.
Life is pain.
And it is not for pansies.
Life is not for pansies. Oh my god, she was so awesome.
She's so awesome.
I did some computer work for a lady.
I love babies.
I did some computer work for a lady, and who was kind of like she was an older lady, and
awesome.
She was pretty badass. She
seemed
like maybe she had survived a lot of stuff. And like, I forget what we were talking about, but like, she just looked at me and she's like, life is not for pansies.
She's so fucking real.
Yeah. Just like, Jesus Christ.
Life is like a hurricane. That's also not for pansies. They're very small and delicate flowers. They would get uprooted by the wind. Sorry, just channeling some literalism there.
Okay. So I thought
I found it.
Yeah, so I thought we would. I don't know if you guys have seen this YouTube channel.
Speaking
food channel.
Food.
Yeah, speaking of food, I don't know if you guys have watched this. This is the best ever food show. Food review. Oh my god, this is the best ever food review show. Mm-hmm. And we watched during lockdown. We binged this show,
a bunch of it,
pretty much. Yeah,
but it's been a while since we've checked back in.
Yeah,
and I just want you to know there are some glorious foods to be seen, and that maybe down the road we need to figure out how to recreate some.
It's kind of funny because like you can't really see, but like the top options right here.
I mean, I wouldn't focus on some of those.
The top videos right here are like all of his like kind of weird food.
Because he does eat some really weird foods, like the isopod episode. Dash, don't watch the isopod episode. Whatever you do, just stay away from it.
So he does eat some really weird food, but he also does find like, oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Ferret Lost in Wingmaker 1.
Wow,
well done.
That's crazy.
Dash, do not watch the isopod episode.
Did you say you know what an isopod is or you don't know? You might actually, yeah. Okay.
Don't watch the isopod episode.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 of them. Don't.
Yeah, there's 2. It goes back in for seconds.
He made me watch both.
That was really fascinating. So he has done a bunch of weird food.
But he also has done a lot of really
But he-
good normal, and by normal I mean like not looking strange.
Yeah.
It might be weird as to what goes in it, but it doesn't look strange.
You can give points.
Right? No, I understand you, Dash. I understand.
Yeah.
But the food that does not make me scared.
Yeah.
And again, sometimes it's weird, but it's not scary like that.
I think I actually found him because of fair food. Right?
Because we need fair. We need fair food. You know, we did the fry ups, like we did like 2 different times where we fried things that were sweet and tasty, and we haven't done it since.
We did a couple of kitchen streams where we did deep frying, and some of it was inspired by this for sure.
True. Maybe we should do that again. Maybe we should do
So,
some more frying.
Now that I know how dangerous deep frying is, I'm a little terrified to do it again, not gonna lie. Like
we're still doing the thing the safe way.
I'm just saying, like it's actually kind of terrifying to do deep frying.
So wok frying, the way we were doing it, makes a ton of sense. But I did see a lady do deep frying on her stove, but she had a big pot, but it had like a curved over lid
Interesting.
or rim. So like it ballooned out a
It needs
little.
to
So
flare
there was
out.
Like it
Yeah.
flared out right before the rim.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it was kind of a straight-sided pot.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting pot, and I was like, oh, that would really help catch a lot of the splatter and the bubbles.
Yeah, like if you have like the flare is like for the flared spot of the pot is for like when you have the bubbles go up and you put stuff in and it needs to flare up.
Right.
So.
But the wok does it.
The wok also
The
does
wok
that.
does it in an even greater way, but this
Yeah.
one had an interesting rim that I thought would be protective of the fingies.
I'm mostly like if I had tripped and fallen, or if for some reason it had fallen over.
I mean,
that
yes,
would've
that would have
been
been horrific.
terrifying.
I mean, that would be horrific. That's
Yeah.
valid, but like still,
Yeah.
fried foods are hard for me to come by, so I need it. I mean, I would like to do one of those eventually, but we were not ready to invest in a deep fry machine. I mean, we're still not ready to invest in a deep fry machine.
Got to get the ice cream machine first.
I want ice cream first.
How are you gonna deep fry ice cream if you don't have ice cream?
And you can't deep fry ice cream unless you buy dry ice to super chill it. Because you do have to super chill your ice cream in order to deep fry. Do you know how much I love deep fried ice cream? Did you know that?
I know, yeah. We
Okay.
both love deep fried ice cream.
I love deep fried ice cream.
We
my
both
God,
love it.
it's so good.
Part of us talking about doing the deep frying.
I know. I just wanted to remind you how much I love deep fried ice
Okay.
cream.
All right.
Especially with like a little
How much
cinnamon and honey on it.
How much do ice cream machines cost? There's a lot of variety.
There's a few varieties.
We looked at an Amazon listing for $15,000, but that's
That
because
was
it made 50 gallons an
and
hour.
it was a restaurant in
Yeah.
like professional one.
Yeah, it was like
We were
a
looking-
50 gallon an hour or
The ice cream
Yeah.
machines that I am lusting over are in the like $100 to $500 range. That is the ice cream machines that I have been lusting over. $100 to $500. Okay?
yeah.
I don't want the ridiculous, like he was saying, right? Yeah, $15K more than my car. I know, right? So how the fuck do you deep fry ice cream? Okay, so first you scoop your ice cream and you get a nice ball, and you freeze it really hard, and then you
Okay, this is kind of funny. I'm so sorry. So here it's 50 quarts an hour, but for some reason these plastic ice trays are $14,397.
Why? Why? Like the soft serve machine right next to it totally makes sense, but Jesus Christ.
Okay, sorry, it's 50 quarts an hour, not 50 gallons an hour. But yeah,
I know it's either that or it's like they don't actually, they're like out of stock and it'll take them a while to get it, so they price it super high so nobody will buy the listing until it comes back in and they can edit the listing. I've seen
the
people
reason.
do that before.
That's 100% the reason.
I've seen people do that before. Basically,
Either that or they're trying to transfer some gold in between factions.
like
it's-
Dash says.
What? Oh,
Golden-
money laundering.
Yeah,
money laundering.
that's transferring
okay.
gold in between factions.
Oh, okay. Just mark it as out of stock. Can't do that. Always in stock.
Because you might have issues with the listing. You might have to repay for the listing if you.
Maybe
if
they derank
certain-
your listing. Who
Maybe
knows?
they derank your listing. I don't know. I don't sell on Amazon, but I hear it's crazy.
Yeah.
And by crazy, I mean like complicated.
Yeah. Sorry. There's the 15,000. It's
This is not the one I
$17,000
want.
Ice cream machine.
I want a normal amount of ice cream, not 50 quarts an hour.
Right. Right.
I don't need to feed everyone.
Yeah. We don't need.
I
to
would
feed-
if I could, but I don't need to because they're not here.
Yeah. Don't need to feed like an army of people yet.
The commune has not become. That is a normal amount. If you have enough mouths to feed, yes. Yes, it is. But I don't have that many mouths. Don't forget that 0.7. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. 50.7. Okay, so anyway,
Okay.
deep frying ice cream.
Right.
Right? You make the ball of you make a nice ball of ice cream, okay? And then you super freeze it, and then you bread it and batter it, right? You put it in like a batter, and then you take that battered one. After you have to super freeze the center underneath, and then you take the battered one and you drop it in a fryer.
So, and oftentimes
They'll be
the batter is like corn chips or like
cornflakes,
cereal, some sort of
I
cereal.
want to do the potato chip one.
Yeah, potato chips.
So for just that's why you have to super freeze. You have to get like dry ice or a blast chiller because you have to super freeze the ice cream. It only takes like what, a minute or so for the outside because it's just a batter.
Yeah, just like the
Like
the Oreo cookies.
It's just like the Oreo cookies, but a super chilled
'cause-
ice cream ball in the middle, and you make it
Because
a
you're just
bigger-
trying to fry the batter on the outside.
Yeah, you
not
make
the
it a
actual ice
bigger.
cream.
You make it a bigger amount of ice cream, so it's got some thermal mass. And
Yeah.
again, you have to super freeze that ball of ice cream before you fry it.
Yeah.
So you take the super frozen, you put it in your batter, you put it in your fryer for a minute or two, however long it takes. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, like a waffle or a pancake batter or like a sweet tempura.
Look, these
or-
smoothie machines are only $4,700.
And they have three.
Yeah, that's three
areas.
flavors.
Anyway, point being, then you fish it out, and the ice cream will start to be. The ice cream will start to be all melty, but the core of the ice cream is still usually pretty cold. So you've got the hot, like delicious, like crispy, battered bits on the outside, whether it's like potato chips or panko crumbs or cornflakes or like a tempura style batter or a pancake or waffle batter. Like either way, any way you have. And then of course there's usually like stuff drizzled on top, like either caramel or chocolate or honey. If you get it at a Mexican restaurant, it's honey and cinnamon are sprinkled on top. Oh, and it's so good.
Super delicious. So
Also, Wingmaker, I see that. That's like the fork in the wall song.
that's pretty terrible. Yeah.
That's
It's a little dark.
also not the way I would choose to go. Just saying, personally, not my gig.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love deep fried ice cream.
Yeah. And you know, all
Someday.
joking aside, yeah. Like
Someday.
okay, joking, kind of not joking, right? Like an ice cream maker at some point would be like amazing, but not.
Yeah.
not.
We're
Like
and we're also not going to get a professional level one. We're gonna
no.
we're gonna get a home one.
yeah.
You know.
We're not eating like, you know, 50 quarts.
50.7 quarts
50.
an hour.
50.7 quarts an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that in itself is a bit much.
Yeah. So, but speaking of fried food, I picked a video out here, by like the video title is Most Dangerous Food in America. Okay. I think it's actually only dangerous because of how delicious it is.
I think you're correct.
Yeah.
I think it's tasty food.
Oh yeah, I need to go here. Oh, I need to make a lower right one. Damn it.
Yeah, we need a button for that.
Yeah. I need to do that. I still haven't done that yet.
And also, yep. So we can face correctly.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so this video is absolutely crazy.
Since the thumbnail on screen in the interface is actually cut off, I'm actually really curious.
Also, filters, chroma key
Is off.
I don't think it's off on mine.
No.
How is that chroma keyed?
Reactions to the airport sim trailer.
See, look,
We'll have to add that to the list.
These green bits right here.
Yeah, because it's on our whole everything up here, probably. Babe.
What?
Is it applied up here?
That's what I just looked at.
Oh.
Where's the chroma key applied to?
And it's over there.
Oh, it absolutely is.
I found it.
Thank you. Hey, there's green. There we go.
Instead of nothingness portals.
There we go. This makes a lot more sense here. I'm like, what if this is not the same? Okay.
Left facing B&B aren't real. They can't hurt you.
But I'm not wearing anything that has words on it this time. I'm all symmetrical, so you'll never know.
I'm wearing solid colors.
Yeah.
Oops. Also, left facing B&B love you and want the best for you as well.
Thank you.
You should. Yes, it would be lovely. So anyway,
Okay.
let's show me the
Okay.
mystery balls, bro.
Okay, so
I want to be wowed by delicious, scary food.
Okay. Thank you for the buzz.
Yee.
We'll get that fixed here. Okay. So, yeah, this is Most Dangerous Food in America, State Fair of Texas, by the Best Ever Food Review Show.
Nice.
So, and I should probably put a link
Yeah.
to the video in chat here.
Y'all should give them a visit. Again, Dash, stick to the fair food.
Yeah. And I've already seen this one, so I know I'm going to like it already.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is just the fair food right here. So, all right, you ready?
Yeah, show me.
I've got the audio turned up. There.
This is the most dangerous food in America. This is fried butter.
Why'd you turn it back up, please?
Oh,
It's too low. For me, at least.
sorry. I got to turn this down then because this is like blasting my ears out. So I will turn it down there. I will turn it up here.
You go to State Fair strictly for the food. I want to eat until I want to die. That's valid.
It's greasy,
Is that better?
cheesy,
I love provolone.
I love you too.
and anything but healthy.
How many calories does this have?
That's not a question. You just eat it.
And that is why
Don't
I'm here.
ask the
Welcome
question
to the State
about.
Fair of Texas. Today, I'm on the search for the most
About
bizarre,
calories.
strange food you'll find anywhere right here in the state of Texas.
This
Never
is the
been
State
there,
Fair of
but-
Texas, a breeding ground for daring culinary
hear they have some food.
experimentation.
It's like candy with beef in it. Am I going to actually taste
that-
the beef?
Of course.
Was that?
Including
Oh my
America's
God.
latest unhealthy, high-calorie obsession.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to make waffle
yeah.
sandwiches. We
Invented
talked
fried
about
butter.
that.
Fried butter. No
You
one's gonna
never
contest
asked for
this
calories
online.
in the state
Yeah.
fair.
Oh, growing up, I
Time
used
to
to
see
get
which of
the
these
corn on the
foods will
cob
become
that
the
was
next
roasted, and then they
American
dump it in
staple.
Nevada butter.
Let's go.
So I will say that there is a compilation video for all of the fair videos.
Yes.
It's almost 2 hours long.
Yeah,
This is a small portion. He did like a week-long tour of fairs. Or
Yeah,
something
he went
like
to a
that.
bunch of different fairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, roasted corn on the cob is choice
Yeah.
fair food, as are elephant ears, cotton candy, and many of the other things we're going to see here. I love cotton candy.
Yeah. The 2-hour video is absolutely amazing.
I don't know. I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so it was one of those.
Yeah.
One of those.
At the State Fair of Texas, when you check out fair food menus, you'll sometimes
love
notice these
elote.
rare badges. That means these foods are contest winners, recognized as being the most delicious or creative by the Big Tex Choice Award. It works like this.
2021.
Each year there are 10
Not that long
nominees
ago.
and one winner in the categories of Best Savory Food, Best Sweet
Yes.
Food, and Most
Dash.
Creative Food. Here, Ruth has won 4 awards, incling 2 just this year.
Fried and
you ready?
cinnamon.
Yes.
I want to give you a handshake, but I don't want to throw you off balance.
Stand here and shake all day.
First of all, you're
adorable.
almost 88 years old. People
Whoa.
who retire at 65, are they losers?
Well, I wouldn't say
okay,
that.
I'm sorry.
No.
Her shop opened at this fair in 1988. Back then, she was specializing in tamales. Over time, her menu expanded, and so did
Oh
her
my
accolades.
god.
We
Is
make
that a taco
tamales,
cone?
the
Pie.
savory and the sweet. The brisket
taco
griddle
cone?
is my sweet, crispy, crazy corn, the savory.
They both were finalists.
They were both finalists.
I want to talk about some of these menu items because I am so
could
excited.
make
The first thing I
honeycomb.
saw
We
on
could
your
put anything
menu
we
was the
wanted in it.
brisket
Right?
brittle.
Yes.
Now, I've had peanut
Brisket
brittle, and I
brittle.
love peanut
Oh.
brittle.
I know,
But
I'm
what is
thinking
brisket
do a bacon
brittle?
brittle.
Instead of the peanuts, add the brisket.
bacon
flavorful.
brittle?
Oh, yes.
Can
That
you do
sounds
that
really
in anything?
salty.
Could I do that with a Snickers bar? Take out the peanuts
With,
and put in
like,
brisket?
maple and
Peanut brittle. It's a hard candy, usually embedded with peanuts. Here,
But instead of peanuts,
they
we
use
could do
Texas
beef
beef brisket.
we could do
Am I going to
pistachios.
actually taste the beef?
Of course.
Oh.
Peanut brittle, to me, it's like a Christmas confection. I'm here
Or
in
we could make
Texas, and this
honeycomb, which
brittle
is the
is filled
tender
with
flaky
brisket. Hold
version
on.
like you
Is this
get at the
brisket?
beach,
It's very
Yeah.
brittle.
right?
Did I mention
It's
it's in a
very
boot?
similar candy.
I'm trying to find the
chemically,
most
but
brisket piece.
Also
You
very
can see a
different.
little fossilized.
He does that. He does.
The guy is yes, that's part of his personality is to be a little bit over
Boisterous.
the top. Yeah.
Shall we say?
Yeah.
He
He's-
seems like a sweetheart, though.
Yeah. So, he's done a bunch of he's done a bunch of like reviews from all over the world. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And every time he goes somewhere new,
Mm-hmm.
he does confuse everybody.
It's true,
So-
especially when he's traveling in various parts of the world. He often will have like guides or interpreters, but he also has lived in Southeast Asia before, and I believe he speaks.
Was he living in Vietnam?
I think so, because
maybe?
I think he's actually married to somebody from the area.
Yeah. I
Right?
think that happened around like 2020,
So
sometime like that.
So
yeah.
he's not always based in the United States.
Yeah.
And it's really funny because even when he's speaking the local language, when he's out and about, he's still incredibly friendly and making silly jokes, and they don't always know what to do with
They
it.
don't always land.
They don't always land. Everybody understands he means well, but they're always like, are you funny? Some of them get it, and they're like, I like this guy. But some of them are like, you're a strange one.
It's hard to be funny in a different language.
Right. If you don't understand
Yeah.
how things translate, it's way different. Yeah. I want
Pieces of brisket inside. It's sweet, it's crunchy, and then it's sticky after that. And the briskets release their own flavor crystal filled with
Oh my God,
smokiness
it's
and barbecue-ness.
crystallized.
I'm like Calvin
Right?
now,
'Cause
just
it's
adding ness
candy.
to the end of words where it doesn't make any sense. This is brilliant. I never would have thought to put these two together. They took a holiday treat and they Texasified it.
This year, the brisket brittle was nominated for Best Sweet Food. They were also nominated
so
for this
good.
unusual take on the taco.
That's so state fair friendly. You can have
It's really good, too.
Have a full meal.
Okay, how many bites
A
do you
walking
think that will
taco.
take me?
It's a pretty good meal.
I have a pretty big mouth.
Ruth's taco cone
Oh, yeah.
starts with
Rice
2
in the
scoops
bottom
of
to soak up
cilantro
all the
rice
sauces.
deep
Yeah.
inside the cone. Then a plop of black beans. Layered on top
I
of
do
that,
like black bean.
barbacoa, a type of slow-cooked
Oh.
beef. Next, a scoop of pico de gallo and a
Yes.
sprinkle of cheese.
The only thing
a
about
lime
this is
wedge,
that you
and
really
green
don't-
jalapeno sauce.
You're not going to get all the bites
This
at
is about
once.
kind of a bizarre
No.
food delivery.
Yeah.
Usually, a taco is going to be inside of a
kind of
taco.
feel like
When I was in Korea,
I kind of feel like this, the same way I feel about parfaits. Like, if the glass is too tall and not wide enough, you have to dig all the way through the layers to get everything, and then if you're not careful, sometimes it like falls out. And like, I want all my flavors at once when they're meant to be all at once.
Yeah. No, I hear you. But
I wanna
as
make
a
things.
to-go like food item.
Well, and if you had like if your filling was something that was already kind of mixed,
Yeah.
right, and so it could be top to bottom, perfect.
Yeah. No, that
I want-
as like the pico the pico juices like falling down
And still,
the
still mix a
barbacoa.
little
Like, it's
rice
gonna-
in there to absorb some of it, so
Yeah.
it doesn't get soggy right away.
Yeah.
Oh, I want this.
That I want to know what type of breading they're using for the.
You know, I bet we could.
Is it because it
I bet
could
we
be a
could make-
sweet? It could be a sweet.
Well, you
like
could make it
waffle
sweet,
cone
or you
style.
could make it,
Yeah, you-
savory.
Yeah, you could go either direction.
But you know, especially with there's some new recipes I want to try from Loopy Whisk that do gluten-free stuff. She has some stuff. She says you can like wiggle and like wrap and it doesn't break. And maybe
Okay.
we could steal this idea.
borrow, use, steal.
Well, the thought
Yeah.
of it, you
Yeah.
know, and make a version that we could eat.
Yeah. Now that's a big
Also, I
broiler.
love waffles. I just want waffles now.
A while
Yeah.
ago, I had a pizza cone, and it was just a very doughy cone that held all the pizza ingredients. But here, this is a taco cone. It's based on a hard shell. On top, they
Okay.
have a long
It's a tortilla.
grits. Nice.
That's been fried. I'm here for this.
I would get that all over my
Oh, the
mustache
meat is
and
so
beard.
smoky
I'm
and rich.
happy
This
for
is
it.
delicious.
Yeah.
You have to be careful because some of the wet taco ingredients will start rushing down. That's why they
Yes.
have that on there. But I wanted to show you.
Yes.
What? There's more layers. It just keeps going forever. We got some
like
nice
this.
beans. A couple other things to note about the taco cone. This costs $18. That's not nothing. I might have to put a second mortgage on the house that I don't
my
own at all,
goodness.
actually. But
Fair
I gotta
food
say,
is
for
expensive.
$18, they're not skimping. This is legitimately
Whoa,
heavy.
we can
It's
do
super
that for
fun to
less.
eat, but you gotta be quick. If you wait too long, all those beautiful juices are gonna leak out the bottom.
It is a state fair, and
It's true.
state fair is always so
Fair
much
experts here know some of the best
bigger
food
than the
is
smaller
hiding
fairs.
inside.
This is our first
Yeah.
time being indoors
yeah.
so
You do get
far,
all of
and I like
this.
it
Yeah,
because
you
of
go
the
to
air
state fairs for
conditioning.
the food.
Texas.
You know, I've actually never been to a state
This
fair.
food
Really?
court has
Yep, just the
27
little
different
ones.
vendors, all with their own unique menus. So competition is fierce.
that
You
just a
can't start
bowl?
with corn dogs. That's been here for 60 years.
Is
You
that
can't
just
have
like a
funnel
bowl
cakes,
of
pizza.
mangoes?
But true heroes
It might have
rise
been
up and
because
thrive in the
mangoes
face of
with
adversity. Over time, hidden
mangoes
gems
with
have come to
chili
reveal
and
themselves.
tamarind
Chris,
is a
put it
big
there.
treat.
Meet
Oh my
Chris,
goodness.
owner of Scrumptious Pie Shakes.
How long have you been here?
10 years.
Multiple
It took
types
him
of
4
mango
years
street
of
food.
trying to be accepted as a vendor.
When you apply, do you apply with like one food or a whole concept?
You apply with a concept, but the concept has to be anchored in something unique. Our unique item in our restaurant is pie shakes. Make a shake out of a piece of pie.
What do you put it in a blender?
Remember when that
When I
diner
see-
used to do it?
Yeah,
I might need to get that too.
that's a
Talk
great
about the
idea.
Texas
Yeah,
Easter
it's always
kind
a
of
good
terrible,
idea.
but it's kind of
This is why we're
amazing.
here today.
Yeah.
This was in the
And as long as
semifinals
it's
this year of
fresh,
the Big
it's
Tex
really
Choice
good.
Award.
For the savory category.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
pie
Texas
shakes.
Easter
See,
egg.
if we had
Yeah.
After
we had
looking
a
at it,
fancy
you may not-
blender. Are those Scotch eggs? Those look like Scotch eggs. I want to make Scotch eggs. I want to make all of this pie shakes. Yeah, the texture sounds awful. So if you have good soft serve and if you have a fresh pie, it's actually really good because you end up with like these little pockets of crust and that flake and
Yeah, like a peach pie or something like that
Yeah.
with a great vanilla ice cream.
right. So
Yeah.
and they blend it so that you still have big chunks of pie like crust and pie filling, and it's not fully homogenous.
Yeah.
At least the place I had it at. Also, you guys, you haven't lived till you've tried, like you said, the peach is really, really good like that, but also pecan pie with like a salted caramel ice cream, or like a raspberry rhubarb or a strawberry rhubarb with either a vanilla or something really fresh
Yeah.
and fruity.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
You use a boba straw. No, you use a spoon.
You use a spoon.
even with soft serve ice cream, pie shakes are thick with 3 C's. Honestly, I haven't had that in years, and now I want one. We should
We haven't baked a pie in a
bake
really
a pie
long
in
time.
it's been a long
I
time.
haven't baked a pie in a very long time.
I think there's a place in town where we can order pie shells. Like long term, we should look
Have
into
we
that.
looked at doing a gluten-free pie crust at all?
Not in years.
We haven't. Yeah.
Because it's
Like,
so much easier to buy one.
yeah.
But technically, we could do one. Technically.
Yeah, we haven't done a pie. Like even like an apple pie
Hell,
or
I was gonna say, or even like if we did like we could do we could start with a cheesecake because that has like we could do like a shortbread crust on a cheesecake,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then work our way up to like a double crusted pie. I haven't had a double crusted pie in a while, and
been a long
I grew
time.
up with double crusted pies more than single or meringue topped
Mm-hmm.
or cream topped, and I crave a good crusty pie.
yeah, We had.
We could make hand pies. Those are crusty.
I've never made a hand pie before.
I have.
That's with like that's like a pastry, right? Like it's like a pastry dough.
Sort of, but I also like to do concretes. I've had those before. Those are good. Have you ever had the frozen custard style ones? Because frozen custard is slightly different from ice cream, depending upon where you get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, delicious.
Yeah.
But no, the hand pies, it's kind of, there's pastry ones, but I've also made one, the one I made like a long time ago. It's halfway between a cookie and a pie crust.
Interesting.
Like, it's got cream cheese in the dough, so it's got some elasticity.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not quite sugar cookie texture, but it's kind of pie flaky, kind of sugar cookie-esque.
Yeah.
And then you put like either like apple butter or a really tart fruity filling. Like I made apricot butter and apple butter from scratch for that time. It was many years ago, and I had time to do it, but it was amazing. I would happily do that again with you.
Oh my god. Well, this is giving me.
This is inspiring.
Yeah, even more food ideas.
Yeah.
5 minutes, a whole bunch. Come on. So you
Yeah.
got an apple pie and the corresponding concrete. It was legit. Yeah. Less than 10. You mean it wasn't $18?
Oh, that sounds so good. Babe, we're going to have to eventually get a blender just so we can make shakes and things.
Oh yeah.
I like this idea.
Yeah.
Be surprised to know this did not plop out of a bird, or an Easter bunny for that matter.
Texas Easter egg is essentially a deep fried jalapeno popper with a few extra things.
Wow, you fit
That's
all that
my
inside. That's right.
favorite.
Instead,
You
it's a
love the-
blend
oh,
of cream
wow.
cheese, cheddar cheese, beef
Well, they're
brisket, bacon,
Oh!
green chilies, jalapenos,
Oh!
and Tex-Mex seasoning.
Oh,
All that is
my
thrown into an
God.
If
oblong
we
egg
made this,
shape.
we could each make our individual
Next, dip the
filling
egg
choice,
in
like a
egg
bowl
yolk
of
and
our
coat
own
it in a
fillings.
layer of breadcrumbs and Italian seasonings.
Oh my god.
The marketing is brilliant. This could have been anything. It could have been a cube. It could have been a rhombus. You chose the egg shape, and then you put kind of a pastel color on top. How'd you think of that part?
I'm just a genius.
Okay.
It's just a genius.
It's amazing.
On the side, a drink.
Top of the morning to you. Nice.
Yeah, that.
Oh my God,
That
okay.
looks so good.
Okay,
Holy crap.
okay.
Oh man.
So if we made something like that, we could each make our own filling bowls.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like
yeah.
Because you could have all the spicy sliced pepperonis and pickles and good things.
Yeah.
Right? And then I could choose like more like sweet chili style flavors, because oh man, you guys, we got some sweet chili sauce and put it on rice and eggs the other day, and I was in my happy place. We need to make the really good like potato wedges.
Okay.
We can do them in the oven.
Just quarter a potato.
No. We have to do the technique where they're like silky smooth on the inside.
Oh.
Basically like JoJo's, but better.
Okay.
Right? And then mix that, and then we take that and dip them in sour cream mixed with sweet chili sauce, and it'll take me right back to my Australian university days. We used to get, they called them
okay.
potato gems, and they were like in between tater tots and like JoJo's.
Okay.
They were fucking amazing. They had the crispiest, crackly crust on them that was not quite breaded, but not breaded with the seasoning, right? Like it wasn't tempura battered, but these potato wedges were just, they were perfection. And we would have them with sour cream, and then we just pile on the sweet chili sauce.
Oh man.
And that would take me right back to bowling alleys and cafeteria. Because you'd get it at the bowling alley too.
Oh man.
Sorry. Nostalgia moment.
I think this is the pie shake right here.
This is a shake that they put a whole pie into, and I was hoping to see the whole pie go into a blender, but they blended it off premises, unfortunately.
Oh, so this isn't as fresh as the one we like.
Oh, wow. It's so
Yeah, they
thick,
literally,
like
the
a
one that we
Wendy's
like, they
Frosty,
literally
but it tastes
blend it.
so much
Like they
better.
show you the piece of
hi.
pie
Yeah.
There's a
before
little
they
bit of
put it in
caramel.
the
It's
blender
creamy, it's chocolatey,
at the
which
place
is
we
odd
got
because
it.
the color is like an off-white. That set me up perfectly for my savory treat right here.
Oh man.
The ranch is so bright. Pink, yellow, blue. I mean, this is what you would color an Easter egg with normally. It's kind of like a big
Is this what I think it is? It's Fair Foods, and that's a really extra jalapeno popper. This is the Texas State Fair. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Lex.
Yes, this is the Texas State Fair.
We are torturing ourselves with foods that are not gluten-free and that we don't have access to because we're not in Texas.
But inspire us.
We've already thought of like 4 or 5 different things we need to eat for this. Yeah, that's valid, Ferret.
You have sat upon those benches.
Ooh,
Yes.
you have walked upon these hallowed halls of food. Amazing.
Yeah, he's getting Texas Fair food today.
Yeah.
So
Seriously, I want to make this.
these jalapenos, like,
Oval.
Yeah, I want to do sweet chili in mine.
oh, so good.
Oh, I taste cream
Maybe I
cheese,
could get red
jalapeno,
Fresnos
bacon,
instead.
meat. Then there's just like this little bit of an exterior
chili
that's
could be
kind of
red.
crunchy. It's just holding everything together, like a thin breading. There's some
bacon,
strong ranch
right?
flavors in there too. Even more
Flavors.
ranch.
Interesting.
That's from the Italian seasoning on the breading.
I
Okay.
think I overdid the ranch. It looked great, but that was a lot of ranch. It's one of the most unique foods I've ever seen. It's incredible
And he
that they've
did.
done this
That
by
makes sense.
hand. They take these kind of loose, creamy
Good
ingredients,
for him,
bread
but not
them
as
and
our
fry
food.
them while making
He
them
has
pretty
talked
much
about
look
how he
like
has to take
eggs. I mean,
breaks
it's
in
kind of a
between
messed up
visiting
egg. Like if I
fairs
was a chicken,
and,
I'd
like,
probably lay
work
something
out.
like that. That'd be my best effort.
Pump some iron.
Our next Strange Food Science Lab came up with a menu item.
Yeah, he never eats the whole thing, though. He gives the rest
to
of
the fruit.
in the
Queso-
same
oh.
year.
Another food vendor, another food. Check it out, guys.
Okay, what's this
It
food?
was created by this guy, Tom Grace, the owner of Pizza and Funnel Cake Fingers.
See, I wanna do
a
this with either
28-year-old
donuts or
business
waffles,
That started exclusively at the
I
fair,
don't have
but now
funnel cake.
operates as a catering company during the off-season. Their pretzel used to be their hot
Hang on.
exclusively at the fair.
I love funnel cake.
Look at that. Look at this. Oh my God.
Funnel cake is glorious.
This looks crazy good.
What if? Say we wanted to make our own funnel cake. It's incredibly valid. We can do it. It's actually kind of easy as long as you're willing to do the deep frying.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
We wouldn't even have to make the sauce. We could pick up that passion fruit syrup.
Yeah,
That passion fruit puree
Yeah.
would be amazing next to the fatty,
Yeah.
sweet crunchiness.
Yeah.
Though strawberry and raspberry is classic.
Yeah. With powdered sugar.
With
all over
powdered
it.
sugar. And or depending upon which fair you're at and which stall you're getting it. There was this one place that was called the Dairy Stall at the fair I used to go to. And they would top it with whipped cream and ice cream as well as the berries if you paid extra. Yes, you can, Mizu. That's exactly what I was going to tell him. It's just been a long time, I think, since we've had funnel cake.
It's been a long time since we've had funnel cake.
But yes,
I have had it.
it's just excited because look how good that looks.
Yeah. This food looks amazing.
We're gonna fry some shit this summer, babe. I know.
We gotta fry some of this stuff
Hey,
up.
Mizu, the Krusteaz gluten-free pancake mix, not sponsored, just a fan. It fries beautifully. We used it for the deep fried Oreos, and we essentially made little bits of funnel cake at the end
Yeah.
because we had extra. We had extra pancake batter, so we literally basically just did this.
Yeah.
Any flavor curd, passion fruit, lemon, lime,
Yeah.
strawberry,
Oh man.
raspberry rhubarb compote.
Ooh. Flavored sugar and fruit. I mean, yeah.
Hell, lemon juice with powdered sugar, because I grew up eating Dutch babies, German pancakes. It's the other name for them, but I grew them up knowing them as Dutch babies.
Oh yeah. It's been a while
it's
since I've had
yeah,
those, but yeah.
we can make that technically.
Gluten-free?
It's not as fluffy when it's gluten free, but yes.
Double checks the 18+ tag.
Yeah. Yeah. I could eat a few of these things. Babe, we're going to have to do some frying this summer,
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
Fair, but now operates as a catering company during the off-season. Their pretzel used to be
We
their
need to make
hot-selling
those
item.
someday.
Oh,
that
man.
was until they invented this.
This is one of the most
It's
unique
like it's
foods I've ever seen. The funnel cake bacon queso burger. 5 words, 1 grapefruit.
It's a burger that contains a freshly grilled beef patty and crispy bacon. But instead of a
yes.
typical bread bun, they make their own burger-sized funnel cake buns.
Everybody loves funnel cake. Funnel cake is
It's
like
like
a
the
hair
bacon,
classic.
or it's like
fried
the
dough. And
donut
dessert,
one.
but that's the funny
But
thing.
funnel
This
cake.
has won
Welcome
an award from
in! Melindy Tricks, welcome. Welcome. We're just losing our minds over state fair food.
I want another close up of this sandwich. Hey, Melinda,
Right?
welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hey, Gensh or Gesh
Geshkon. How you doing?
I was so used to saying Genshin.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Melindy's zombie hole launches from the shadows and invades your stream. Welcome in. Welcome in.
How are you doing?
Yeah.
What were you streaming? I should look at it. It says you were doing Kina, Bridge of Spirits.
Aw.
Ooh.
It's super sweet.
Nice. Welcome in, folks. Always lovely to see you. Glad to have you. We're just literally losing our minds over food.
And, you know, we know that you've been streaming a while, and if you need to take a break, step away, take care of your meat mech, we totally understand. That's valid.
But if you feel like losing your mind with us over some food, that is also valid.
Thank you so much for bringing your people in here.
Yeah.
Hope you have a wonderful time. Yes, foods. We're talking about fair food. This is he is visiting the Texas State Fair.
And eating like all the best fried things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not only fried, but a lot of it's fried.
Yeah.
Because fairs. And so we were saying that we need to recreate some of this. This has absolutely been an inspiring video so far. I've thought of at least like 6 things I want to make, and only half of them are actually in the video. Some of them are
Right.
just like, this makes me think.
Right? Yeah.
I'm desiring of some of these foods.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to make them ourselves.
best savory food. So I don't know how they decided how to distinguish it.
It's
Is
a
it
funnel
sweet?
cake
Is it savory? It's a
as
little
the
bit of
bread
both.
for
Next,
a
the funnel
burger.
cake, a burger patty, and the bacon are doused with queso. A liquid Tex-Mex cheese dip. Finally, sprinkle the whole thing with powdered sugar.
I'm gonna pick it up. Okay.
Yes! I need it.
Oh my god!
I need I want it.
Oh, get in my belly.
I need this. I need this so badly, I don't think I can articulate it. We're making this.
Oh my god. Triple checks the 18 plus tag. Look at this.
It's worth it.
Oh my god.
I would happily take the food coma and the distended belly of pain that eating that much food in one sitting would cause.
Oh my god.
You're going to the fair next chance, you've just decided.
I was.
Lex, that's valid.
Oh man, that's okay.
If not just for this, I know, right? There's more, I hear.
We could do like the oven bacon, right? We could do a
If we wanted to be
stovetop.
evil, we could do mild candying on the bacon.
Well,
Like
it needs to be
super
salty
mild.
though.
It
This
does,
needs
but
to
it
be
could
salty.
have a hint of maple.
Yeah. There needs to be a salty bacon to go along with that.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, that sandwich is
Well,
too,
and that
too
cheese is
sweet.
going to be super salty.
I'm not sure that they say it's queso, but this looks like the regular nacho cheese.
Yeah, but
I'm
like-
a little bit like.
Yeah, but it'll probably have that good brine from like the pickled chilies. Gotham needs you.
Nice.
Valid joke.
Yeah. So like, yeah, this definitely needs to have a savory center here, and
That's true.
that meat patty. Oh my god. Look,
I
that
like
just
it.
this is an amazing sandwich right here.
want
I want to
Yes,
see his
we
face.
have liftoff.
That's valid reaction content right
One
there
pro
for
tip
his
from
face.
an amateur. If you
I want
breathe
it.
in while you're taking a bite, you will choke to death and die. And rest in peace.
Don't
I'm gonna
breathe in, that's
squeeze
valid.
it together so I can try to get my mouth around it. I see cheese, beef, bacon, and funnel cake in one
Perfect
bite.
bite.
I'm going for it. Don't breathe in. Don't breathe in.
Oh, that sound. Oh, that sound.
I dropped a little bit. Oh, Lord.
It's probably really delicate.
There's so much happening right now. That bacon is juicy. Right here. One side powdered sugar, the other
look
side
how it gets
queso. How's
embedded
that make
into
you
the
feel?
funnel cake.
Conflicted?
Oh.
Not me.
No,
That's
I
delicious.
literally have
no,
to like.
No, this cost
Stop
$13.
doing
I've
that.
already dropped $3
Oh
of
my
it.
God,
I need to be
why?
careful. Here's another good bite right here. Check this out. We got beef, bacon. We have the bun still intact.
This is
This
one
is why
case
I
where
come
I
to state
actually
fairs
want
for
like that
experiences
pickled
like this.
chili.
You're not gonna find this at a mainstream burger chain. They're gonna do a bunch of R&D. They're gonna find out that Frank from Oklahoma doesn't really like the crunch because it cuts the roof of his mouth.
Yeah, why isn't he eating over a plate, right?
Oh, it's for the camera.
It's for the camera.
It's for the camera.
I would have like,
Yeah.
I would be guarding it over a plate.
If someone
Mine.
if someone reached in with like a get your
They'll get the end of my cane at their finger. My food. God, we have to make a version of this summer.
That's crazy.
It has to happen. We got to. We could use the gluten-free pancake mix for the funnel cake.
Yeah.
We could potentially do a smash burger or just a regular burger.
That looks like extra burger. Like that
That
is
looked
not
like a thick patty.
Well, and that's not like you don't just like go buy like a patty. You definitely make
You make
your
that
own,
patty.
and you flavor that however you want.
Which sometimes is just salt. Sometimes all I want on my beef is salt.
Right.
Because sometimes you just want that really good grass-fed flavor.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh. Oh.
I need this. Babe? Well, I will make queso for this.
A brown sugar burger. Oh man. Thai peanut burger.
Yes, on a funnel cake. Oh, Mizu, I have to tell you about a thing that I saw on a menu. It's Thai satay with a smoky chipotle raspberry sauce on wings. I want it. It's like a chipotle habanero raspberry sauce. It's supposed to be spicy, but with the Thai peanut satay, I want. Oh yeah.
You're right.
So peanut butter, jelly, sriracha hamburger, delish. You forgot to take a picture of your food to torture us with. What have you done? But did you enjoy the hedonism of the food? Because if so, then you're winning. That was random. You get your random out of this. I smacked into that.
They're gonna change everything. But here, they don't care about Frank. Frank can go back to Oklahoma. We're in Texas.
Our next union food creation is something so unhealthy, I can't even believe it exists. I'm talking
Yes,
about fried
this is
butter.
what I'm talking about.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back, brother.
I came here yesterday with Calvin, and we tried their famous PB&J.
Powdered sugar will choke you every time.
Made and invented by Abel Gonzalez Jr., the owner of this here stand.
Today, I'm on the search for the best and most bizarre foods. I'm talking fried butter.
Fried butter.
That's gonna be my main course. I heard you also have fried
Coke.
from Colombia?
No, not that kind of Coke.
Coca-Cola?
Like Coca-Cola.
Coke. How do you fry a
Fried
liquid?
butter.
It took me a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
because,
yeah.
you know, I'm
Wait
not
for
the
this.
smartest person in the world. But you can't put a...
Okay, so
Also,
fried
this
butter.
is the Texas State Fair.
Yeah, and fried butter. This is the reason why I picked this video. By the way.
This is the thing that I've heard about it. Powdered sugar will choke you every time. Literally,
Ayo?
you can't inhale when you're going to eat powdered sugar because it will destroy you. I have nearly done this. I have nearly killed myself by accident because of the sugar. It's so delicious though. Also, happy Pride! Yay! Choke
Yeah.
on that sugar, Daddy?
Yeah, this the deep fried butter is the reason why I picked this video. So
And again, you would probably have to have like the specialty cooler. Does that make powdered sugar, my daddy? Bro.
you definitely have had the fried Oreo. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that was so
if
good.
if you have not experienced a deep fried Oreo it's just crazy. Where was the fair at?
So this fair is the Texas State Fair that we're watching him eat at.
Yeah.
But I have only been to fairs in the Pacific Northwest
Yeah.
because that's where I'm from.
I've only been to one fair in my life.
Really?
Yep, one fair.
I bet I know which one.
Maybe? I don't even remember, honestly.
Is it the cowboy one?
No.
Okay.
No. Not the cowboy fair.
The one this one that we're watching is in Dallas.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know where in Texas.
Okay. All right, here's
It's a big state.
Here we go.
Liquid inside a hot fryer, or else you have some sort of an explosion, you get burnt a little bit.
You've tried this before.
I've tried it. I trial and error.
Here he starts with the dough, mixed with Coke flavoring and Coke syrup. That dough gets deep fried and topped with whipped cream. And finally,
Yeah, that's
cinnamon
fried
sugar
Coke.
and a wee
Zero.
slice of strawberry for a heavy hit of vitamin C.
Here, diet. No, I almost said Diet Coke. I wish. Oh my God. What if you made this with Coke Zero? It would have 0 calories. This is not that. This is fried Coke.
Cowboy
this has
fair?
been topped with
I mean,
cream.
I'd
They
go
put
for-
a strawberry slice. And I
Stop
dropped it.
dropping
Produce is
food.
very expensive this time of year.
Why are you like this?
Stop, get some help.
Abel. What? I don't know how he's doing this. This is some sorcery. This is blowing my mind. It's basically a bready bread, but there's something more special than that. There are some deep, fizzy Coca-Cola flavors inside. How is that possible? I don't know. I'm trying to deconstruct it and understand it, but it's bending my mind. I don't know how he did it. I mean, look inside. It just looks like bread. I don't even know where Coke gets its flavor from. I do believe they
It's
have
like a
Coke
toddler. It's
mines in
killing you.
Africa. It's very controversial, but that's not why we're even here. We're here for the unhealthiest food in America.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Give
I
me.
want to know, when you started out, what was the first menu item that you had that made you
I have
stand
no
out?
idea.
I was just
on that
trying to
ferret.
do everything that I could to make something stick, and pretty much nothing was sticking until fried PB&J, and then fried butter. I invented fried butter.
You invented fried
I
butter?
invented fried butter.
No one's going to contest this online.
I dare them.
You are oozing with confidence.
I know.
And a little bit of sweat.
A little bit.
It has two ingredients,
want this.
a butter cube and dough. The butter
Especially
is
we made
placed
it
in
with
the
like the really
center
good
of the
butter.
dough to form a dough ball. That gets deep fried for just a few minutes. Top it with honey and cinnamon sugar, and this heart-stopping buttery biscuit is ready to go.
Oh, shoot.
Again, it's exactly like the fried ice cream in presentation.
Look at these balls.
I want these balls in my mouth.
Oh my God.
I really, really need these balls in my mouth. Sweetie, we might have to try to make this. I'm just saying. It's basically a sopapilla, but it's got a liquid butter core because the butter melts inside the fryer.
It's, yeah, and like literally, yeah, it's they do.
I mean, you could do savory, but also not me. Also, ayo, happy pride. I want those balls in my mouth.
this kind. It also kind of looks like the jalapeno ones, but
But
like,
different.
totally
You could drizzle. Oh, you could put maple in the butter. You could make a compound butter
oh my God.
and put it on the inside, Mizu. You put maple butter on the inside, and then the honey and the cinnamon on the outside.
Oh shit.
Compound butters, you know.
Would the compound butter freeze hard enough?
If you kept the maple content low enough.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't overwhelm it with sugar.
Yeah.
Because then it would, but it's still if you use like a dough rather
Yeah.
than a batter like they're doing, because they're wrapping it in like it's like a biscuit dough. It's like a biscuit dough, right?
Right, yeah.
So it would actually hold it together well enough, I think. That's valid. That's valid.
Oh man. Okay.
But seriously, if we used, instead of a batter, if we used like an actual, like a biscuit dough or something, then it would be okay even if the butter wasn't super, super cold.
Right. Because it could still melt and
Because it could
absorb.
melt and be inside like it's supposed to.
Oh my God.
We could do this. We could make things.
You should only ever eat one of these in your entire life.
That's what you say.
Go.
It's become like a state fair staple. You go to any fair, they're gonna have fried butter.
So people are just copying what you did.
It used to bother me, but now fried butter is gonna outlive me, and that's pretty cool. I like it.
Especially if you keep eating fried butter. Ooh, sorry. That was too honest. I'm sorry.
This is true. Not
I
good
know
for
you're
the
not supposed to
arteries.
wait
You're
too
so
long.
right.
They give you 4 of them. It seems like a good deal for about $8. Fried butter at the State Fair of Texas. Here we go. Oh, hot.
At least you didn't drop any.
Is the butter completely broken down and melted and like liquefied, or is it?
So when you bite into it, you're gonna squirt butter.
Oh,
That's what he- that's
there's
what
sugar
she
on
said.
top, there's honey on top, there's a major sweetness
Babe,
factor, but
babe,
inside
get-
that
Oh
butter
my
is bursting out in your
God.
mouth. Well, mainly in my mouth. Wait, is it in your mouth too?
Oh, wow.
You're gonna squirt, he said. Do you guarantee it?
Look at this.
Okay, but what if we bought like the good cultured European butter to do this with? I would like it, please.
Oh,
I want this squirty ball in my mouth.
That's crazy. That's a little too much butter for me. That's like
Once or twice, it's fine.
it,
It's in our mouths and his at the same time. Exactly. Squirting butter, happy fucking pride.
oh my god.
There need to be sugar. There need to be lots of. I think though, honestly, that the bread would really absorb a lot of it as you eat.
Do you see? Do you see like the level of like this bread
It's
like,
saturated.
it's saturated with
Okay,
butter.
but seriously, if you get the good European salted butter, Mizu, the good European salted butter, and there is honey on the outside.
It's true.
It's true. But if we made like a sea salt and maple cultured butter with like the extra high fat content, I want to make that. I want to make my version.
You want to make your version? Well, I
my
mean,
version.
the
Like the Kerrygold. Buy the Kerrygold or one of the other European cultured butters with the sea, and then you add extra sea salt with the maple.
coming soon. Oh my. Oh no, Lex. Oh no.
Maybe
Get your tickets now.
that should be a special event we do someday. A special like fair food event that we do again, but like with a little more prep than we did last time.
Before you die of hunger, you're gonna grab some food and probably hit the bed.
That's
All
valid.
Good night, Brandon.
Right, maple infused. I completely agree with our northern Canadian brethren. Because here in the United States, I may not be Canadian, but I feel your desire for the maple. I support your desire for the maple. Let's incorporate the maple, shall we?
This food is big. Yes.
Seriously,
Yes.
I'm gonna figure this out. This is on my bucket list to make myself with the maple and the sea salt.
It's bursting out in your mouth. Well, mainly in my mouth. Wait, is it in your mouth too? That was
that
it. That was the
fireworks
moment.
noise.
It gushed everywhere.
Gush
Butter,
everywhere.
you could dip crab legs into that butter. It was very hot, just hot enough. It didn't burn my mouth off. I still have all my taste buds intact. That is
Once
delicious.
I could absolutely do that.
I don't know if you guys are butter fiends like me. I love butter, and it's gotten me into
It
a
has to
little
be
bit of trouble
thin.
in my life
It has
here
to
and
be
there.
thin.
I've
If
gone to
it's too
weddings where I
thick-
publicly have been
Yeah,
judged
yeah.
by
I
how
think
much
we'd have
butter
to
I was
find
putting
the
on my
balance.
dinner rolls,
Yeah.
and I thought
You know?
I was at a wedding and it was all free, and I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Here,
You know,
this
Dash,
invention of his is going to outlive him,
just might.
and it's going to outlive basically anybody who eats this type of food, for obvious reasons. On to the next location.
Oh man.
Everything
I'm
today
definitely
has
gonna
built
need to
up
make this.
to this moment right here. I'm here to talk about your savory balls.
All right.
Savory balls! I'm into this too. Like, don't get me wrong, sweet is one of the things I crave, but savory? Yeah, give me some salty balls. I'm here for this. I'm so hungry, but I did eat. Yeah. You know, we could make pizza balls like they did in Doctor Strange too, but make them different. We could riff on that.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
I'm here to talk to you about your savory balls.
And I want to put them in my mouth. I'm just saying. Is it savory ball time?
That's so good.
Chocolates. I love chocolate and salt. I love chocolate and salt. I'd put those balls in my mouth anytime. Salty chocolate balls? Yes. I'm taking you seriously because chocolate and salt is amazing.
Dual deep fried, sweet, savory, salty balls, and come get them.
Yeah. Sweet on one side, savory on the other. Both have a bit of salt and
There's been
goodness.
3 sets of balls in this. Like
This
we
is-
had the jalapeno
Yeah,
balls.
chocolate salt, honey almond chocolate. I want.
We had the deep fried butter balls, and now we have these savory balls.
I'm here for the balls.
Yeah.
Balls winning.
Yeah, apparently balls are like state fair food.
Holy balls. Exactly.
Greg. His parents, Norma and Robert Parrish, earned their booth here in 1985. Gourmet Royale, 99 years after the first fair
Fried
took
chicken
place in
Alfredo
Dallas.
balls?
It all started with popcorn. My dad opened a popcorn store, and over time, we just introduced unique items to the menu.
But you guys have a lot more accolades than that.
Yeah.
Greg has a long ball history, starting with the fried chicken Alfredo balls that were nominated for an award but didn't win in 2019. Well, this year, he's bringing home
I need
gold
this.
twice.
We won 2 awards
Okay.
for most creative and best tasting savory for our deep fried seafood gumbo balls.
2 of 3
I don't do
awards.
seafood
66% of the total available awards.
I know.
Right.
I'm looking in the
Gumbo is a heavily
background.
seasoned stew famous in New Orleans. It combines several varieties of meat and seafood. I got to see it
man.
with the gumbo queen myself.
Where's your recipe book? Oh, it's in there.
Here, instead of the stew, he takes all the ingredients.
Yeah, I
from
don't
the
do
recipe,
seafood outside of,
including
like,
rice, chicken, panko
specific
breadcrumbs,
circumstances.
a homemade roux, shrimp, and andouille sausage.
Shrimp are weird
He
for
mixes
me.
it all together and rolls it into a ball.
How do you keep that bound together?
With the combination of the rice, the roux, and the panko breadcrumbs, it creates an adhesive for
The
meat
concept
and
though is
everything to
amazing. It's
stick
basically
together.
a
And from that
croquette.
point, you
A little
just throw it in
different,
the fryer.
but it's
Well,
practically a
no.
croquette.
Coat the ball
You
with
don't eat
flour,
fish at all.
Then an
That's
egg
also
white,
valid.
Then treat it
I
in
eat
some
some
panko
fish
breadcrumbs
sometimes.
before frying.
Has it helped?
I
You look
love
very
fish and
busy.
chips.
Yes, business has been booming.
Are you guys able to keep up?
We've been prepared for it. Our goal was to have 100,000
chili
gumbo balls
stall
made
behind
by
him.
the opening day. So we have been working
It
very
looks
hard
real,
since
real
July.
good.
Wow.
Finally, a
That
miniature
looks
cup
real
of
They
pretty good.
made 100,000 ahead of time.
I did not catch that, and that is a lot.
Yeah, they said that they pre-made 100,000 gumbo balls.
And they probably make them all day while they're there too.
Yeah, so that they could be ahead of the ball game.
Ha!
Anyway, yeah. Wow,
gumbo stew is served on the side.
that does look
This
delicious.
is our final meal today. A bizarre food
It's full of
indeed.
pepper
a
that I'm
stew
allergic to.
has been turned into a fried ball.
That's the
As
big
we
reason I
tour
don't
the
do
basket,
gumbo.
we have some actual
I'm allergic to
soup
too
with the
many
crab
things.
legs
Well-
in it. Tabasco. That is not ketchup.
I mean, this kind of reminds me of those crab cakes. I know they're kind of
Yeah,
different.
but they were really good.
Yeah, they're different, but they're also kind of similar, right? So
Yeah, they probably cleared part of the area or came in at a really weird time to film this. I bet you're right.
what? Did you mention the footage is weirdly crowd free? Well, don't forget this is pandemic.
Yeah, this was filmed during the pandemic.
This
so
is
this
2021. This is literally mid-pandemic.
So there are less people there. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So I mean, like,
There's a sign behind him that says deep fried love.
where?
It says deep fried love right there.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. So it's also they're like
We might cut it a little.
Yeah.
We'll see.
this reaction
it's
vid
just-
is going to be hella long.
We have so many ideas, though. It's also Texas. So, yeah, big and lots of food. And love is deep fried. That's big. That's fair.
Tabasco, saltines, because a lot of people like to put saltines in the
I used
soup.
to
And
do
then
that
over
with
here
my-
we
with my
have
food.
fried okra.
Interesting.
That is
okra
delicious. I don't know what
fan.
seasonings they put on there. It's not just okra and breading. It's got some delicious flavors coming through. Here, a bit of
Interesting.
gumbo. I've got a bay leaf still in the soup, and I'm going to give this a little bit of a sip. Oh, wow. It's
All
so
that
rich,
flavor.
oily, and savory. Tastes like a little bit more like a condensed gumbo.
Oh,
The first
interesting.
thing I noticed about these balls is the heft. There's a lot of weight to them,
They're
and these are
hefty
not filled with
balls.
air like Lay's potato chips. I'm just gonna take a big bite and
Is
see
that the
what
first
happens.
thing you notice about these balls? They're heft.
Oh my god! It's very
Apparently
salty.
he does.
It's very seasoned, and there's just so much meat in there. This is probably one of
It's
the
like
most powerful balls I've ever held in my
uber-filled
hand.
hush
Oh
puppies.
yes.
Oh my God. Hefty balls.
Hefty.
Hefty balls.
You thought it was an egg that's covered? No, it's gumbo.
No, yeah, no, they're balls of meat and rice and gumbo. Like, yeah,
Yep.
it's a big hefty ball. So I would eat that. I would eat that. I would eat that. I like
love the crust
seafood
on the
flavor.
I would eat
outside.
the
It just gives it
chicken
a little bit of a
Alfredo
shell,
ball.
and you can crunch through that.
100%.
It's a really interesting, good idea. I think to be a winner,
I now wanna
to be a
make, like, a
standout
chicken
at a fair,
Alfredo
you have to
mac
have
and
something
cheese
that's a little
ball.
bit familiar, but a little bit new. So they took something everybody knows and everybody loves, gumbo, and then they just kind of reconstructed it. They changed the configuration.
I would live off of that and die in 2 years from a heart attack.
Happy. Exactly. God, it looks so good. I do like all those sausagey bits in there.
Like, yeah, we could, like, you could do a bunch of, like, you could figure out
I would say we could
a different type of meaty ball.
right? We
Right?
could do some meaty balls.
Yeah, we could figure out a different type of deep fried
like
meaty
we could
ball.
do like the chicken Alfredo, like with a mac and cheese with pork, with like maybe some bacon and chicken
I
and
wonder
Alfredo.
how he's done that chicken.
Well,
It's
it looks like
probably
they had
cooked
Alfredo
and
sauce
shredded.
on top.
Well, yeah, it's
right?
probably cooked and shredded chicken put back into a ball.
But it had pasta in it. Chicken Alfredo with pasta.
Well, I was just thinking it was
Like-
just Alfredo sauce.
Well, the sauce was on top, but like in the chicken ball were pasta bits.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looked like there were elbows.
Okay. Oh man.
Right?
Okay, so then they've baked chicken Alfredo and noodles.
Well, they
right?
cooked the chicken, and they might
Yeah.
not have baked the noodle. Like they've
Yeah.
cooked all the things, and then they've put them
Yeah.
together in ball form
they-
and fried them.
If it's got noodles in there, they're pre-cooked because you can't.
Right, but
cook
you don't
it.
have to do them together to cook them. You can cook them separately and then introduce them.
Okay.
Is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, and I was not being specific about the process.
I get too literal.
So yeah, they cooked them and then they put them in
And then
a ball.
they
fried it,
fried them, and then they add the
and-
sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to make this.
Yeah.
Your Dutch oven breakfast. 8 guys was like 24 eggs, 2 pounds bacon, 4 containers, instant biscuits, pound or 2 of ham, various veggies. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
I'm sure there was a pounder.
There always is.
I'm very proud of Greg. I love the story from the beginning to the end, from selling popcorn to selling over 100,000 of these balls in 1 month at this state fair. That's incredible.
Oh.
So that is
okay.
the most
In a month,
strange,
okay.
most
In a month,
bizarre,
okay.
unique food I could find here at the State Fair of
just
Texas. But
need
for me,
this
there can
in
only
my
be
life.
one most unique, strange, lovely creation in my heart. In fact, it's a creation that nearly stopped my heart, and that is fried butter.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Fried butter knows how to
basically
take a
fancy
perfect
fucking
moment. Someone
buttery
making fresh baked
sopapillas.
bread and
Yeah.
putting on
I
nice soft
love
butter that's just
sopapillas.
barely melted. That really specific moment that you only get to
my
experience a few
We're
hundred
making
times
this.
in your life. They've narrowed it down to
We're
a
making
special
this.
fair bite that you could purchase for only $8. Best Ever Food Review Show is a small team of independent creators, and everything we do
We're gonna
here
make
works
that.
because of you guys. Click the link in
With
our description
maple
and join our
and sea salt.
Patreon and receive exclusive benefits. Just know, when you buy this, the talk is clicking, and that you serve 2.
Yes.
So why
For
2 and
real?
why not 1 big
Yeah,
one?
I don't know. I just thought of 2 balls, you know.
I can't wait to try out these 2 items. I'm gonna go do it now.
All right, let's do it.
He
Oh,
really
God, I
does
was gonna eat
confuse
them.
people.
I had candles. Come on, dude.
Is there a dark room? Is
I
there,
mean, it's darkish.
is there a camera in there?
A little bit, maybe.
Okay.
It's
All right,
hidden.
then let's go. Craig, thank you very much. I can't wait to put your balls in my mouth.
See? He's like,
Oh, God.
Nah, that's not right.
Guys, that is it for
Balls
this
in the
one.
mouth.
Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.
Immediately.
Oh, peace. And go out to Big Tex.
I've never been to Texas, but that looks amazing.
Did you hear him?
God, I want to eat all that food. Of course, none of it's gluten-free, so I'll have to make it all gluten-free myself. But dear Lord, so good. The giant is terrifying. Valid.
Oh my god.
Valid.
Yeah. So fair food. Like
gonna have to make
watching that 2-hour, like it's basically 2 hour long. Watching that 2 hour long fair food video helped inspire us to eat some of these and make some of these things. And this just like rekindles me it rekindles that desire.
We're gonna fry some shit this summer.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to make some of these things.
Yep.
We need to make.
I think we need to
croquettes.
fry butter and we need to figure out the
funnel cake burgers.
funnel cake burgers. Yeah.
And then eventually, not the same day, but sometime eventually, I want to make croquettes, which are basically you use mashed potatoes and a bunch of vegetables, and then like breading and stuff, and then you fry them, and they're like little vegetable cakes, but they're fried and savory and delicious.
Where is that? Like,
I'm curious.
From Oklahoma doesn't really.
Oh my God, the giant was extra terrifying when it
Bacon,
caught
we
on
have the
fire.
oh my God.
Yeah, I want to make that.
Oh no.
Lex said it caught on fire once.
Oh, that's extra terrifying.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Nightmare fuel. So how do you make multiple? Oh, they had
Multiple circles of the same size and the same level?
Go back a little bit and just show them. It's
What are you talking about?
the frying of the funnel cakes for it right there.
Right here? Okay.
Patty and crispy bacon.
You've had bacon.
But instead of a
So
typical
they use
bread
forms.
They
They've
make
got
their own
right.
burger-sized
They've got a
funnel cake
cylinder,
bun.
Yeah.
and they pour in there and
loves
let it
funnel
start to
cake.
fry, and then they just lift it off,
Yeah.
and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Your teacher turned on the TV and we watched the news about big techs being on fire. That's hilarious. You could see it from the windows of high school.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're talking about the other thing. Gotcha.
Okay.
I thought we were talking about this funnel cake burger because I need this in my life.
I think we're kind of obsessed with this funnel cake burger.
I think we can make that happen.
I don't know.
Also, I would make homemade queso with like the pickled chili brine and everything for this.
We need to nail the queso first, right?
Oh no!
I think
we have to practice queso ahead of time.
I think we'd have, because we have the bacon down and we could easily make the meat, but I think we'd have to practice queso first.
Oh no!
I think 100%.
Oh no! Yeah. Whatever shall we do?
So maybe we do like a queso stream, right?
Oh, we could make French fries and do bar nachos.
Is there
with
like
queso?
We could
do lots of things. There's many things we could do with queso.
Yeah.
I like this idea. I would like to do queso with you.
Yeah.
Let's learn.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If it's in service of tasty foods, I'm okay with that. We could put chipotle in our queso. Like the actual, like we could actually open a can of the chipotle adobo peppers that I like.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
and whiz it up and put some of that oil and a little bit of the paste in. And then like it'd be a little smoky spicy along with the brine from the pickled chili, right? Because it doesn't taste like real queso unless you got that pickled chili brine. Right?
I think so. I don't really know like the best way to make a queso. We would
follow a recipe.
We might have to do like a couple of small ones.
Oh, you're saying we might have to test.
Yeah, we might have to like test
batches.
multiple types to see what flavor profile we like the best.
Right. I think you're absolutely onto something.
So if we did a couple of like, because we've got those ceramic ones, we could figure out a way to, anyway. Yeah, so if we made several quesos, then we could pick our favorite one that we think would go with the funnel.
You know what I'm envisioning, babe?
The funnel cake. Funnel.
I'm envisioning a queso that tastes potentially like one version of queso we could make for this burger. Remember that queso fundido we had at that one restaurant? That would be an amazing style of queso as well.
I have no idea how they flavored that.
I kind of do.
Yeah.
You guys, I have many ideas.
Yeah. So the reason why I like watching these videos again is to be totally inspired.
I seriously now want to make like a billion things that weren't even mentioned here, that this just gave me ideas.
Right.
We're going to have to fry at least 2 or 3 times this summer.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to
we haven't made donuts since the first time.
I know. We're going to have, that's right. We haven't done donuts since the last time. Yeah.
I would like to do some donuts for the maple bacon, and then I would like to do a bunch of just powdered sugar donut holes.
Oh, the donut holes were the best part. They were the best part.
When they were fresh, they were the best.
Yeah.
But after everything cooled down, maple bacon bars.
Yeah.
Were best.
Yeah.
Bish Summer Fair. We might need to make one of those happen. Maybe that can be a special kitchen thing we do.
I'm just getting out of the way so that people can see that.
Dude, it's very pretty. I want to Yes, I want to eat it. I want it.
It's within bite range.
Bish does so much frying. I can't wait till we do. Seriously though, this I need this in my life, so we're gonna have to do that.
We'll figure something
Well,
out here.
I'll start researching queso recipes. I bet I can come up with at least 3 variations very quickly. Yeah.
So, well, thank you so much for watching this with us.
Yeah.
This was the most dangerous food in America, State Fair of Texas edition, and by the best ever food review show.
Seriously, I can't wait to have some of this in my brain and in my belly.
Yeah. They do a bunch of weird food sometimes. They do a bunch of interesting and delicious food. So, yeah, and if you're afraid of bugs, just watch out for the couple of bug episodes.
Yeah.
Just avoid those if you're afraid of bugs. There's a couple.
They're marked.
They're obvious.
They're pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But the fair foods. Food finna kill ya, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
No regrets. I'll die happy with all the food.
So,
nice.
All right. You guys, it is 2 hours, 18 minutes. It is time to take a break.
Time for a quick little break. This is an excellent opportunity because we're going to get some more water. We're going to stretch our legs, do all the things. Great opportunity to do likewise. And we'll be back right after this.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Welcome back.
Okay, calm down. Calm down, computer. Calm down. There we go. All right.
I was a little naughty. I got some whipped cream on break.
Can we deep fry whipped cream?
We'd have to freeze it really hard.
Can we deep fry
yes.
whipped cream?
The answer is probably yes.
Oh, those they do they got the balls that have the injected cream. The
cream puffs.
The cream puffs, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But those are a different type of cream. You just saw a bunch of nipples on Twitch?
They were probably either male presenting or some other type of nipple.
Like a what?
Were they like a food nipple for feeding?
If you can deep fry ice cream, anything is possible.
Yeah, the Delta V. They were. I have no idea.
Sushi, either provide context.
Mannequins.
Oh, okay. Can I have some?
Mm-hmm. It's whipped cream. It's whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
I whipped some cream last night to put on top of a banana smoothie.
Yeah, we had banana smoothies last night. So, not, yeah.
It's one way to get there.
It's a DJ set, and the video is just panning over a bunch of naked girl mannequins. Oh, that's very strange.
Fascinating.
Mannequins are a weird area. They can be disturbing. Like,
I mean, we use the mixer, the KitchenAid mixer. Yeah. KitchenAid mixer. Slop, 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 slop.
So we're
yeah.
fine. We're fine.
I got the mixer out.
It's great. It's exciting. Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, well, if we're gonna do like a banana smoothie, because you're in the middle of making it, I was like, why don't we just add a little whipped cream to it?
Because it's really good with whipped cream on top.
Yeah, but you can't make just a little bit of whipped cream with the KitchenAid mixer. You have to actually make a bunch.
You have to make a bunch of whipped cream.
Oh,
yeah, no, it's handmade. It's homemade.
Yeah.
I put a little bit of vanilla paste and also a little bit of almond extract in it.
It's super delicious. My saliva, not to be overly descriptive, but like it is making my mouth water. That's what I'm trying to say.
It has put your glands in overdrive.
It is.
It will delete later. Okay. I'll go look.
What happened?
Those are the mannequins.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely borderline, but I'm guessing because of how big that channel is, it's probably gonna get away with it.
Also, they're mannequins, so.
Also, they're mannequins.
Yeah. You want to try to make some sweet cream whipped cream?
Yeah.
Oh, very delicious. Yeah. It's actually like, it's actually not even really that difficult. So
Whipped cream
we
is
could do,
pretty valid.
when we get a hand mixer, we can do less cream at a time.
And we can make that Dalgona coffee easier.
Yeah. Oh, the Dalgona coffee. That's what that's called?
So Dalgona coffee is where you do the, basically you whip instant coffee in a very tiny amount of water. Yeah, that's it.
Like this one right here? Or?
That's essentially it, yeah. Yep. That's basically it.
Okay.
You, I have my own little tips and tricks for how I like to do it, but yeah. You found a vanilla chai whole milk and that's gonna make amazing cream?
Here,
Yeah.
let me show you guys. Yeah. So,
early pandemic, I made this at home all the time. You can do it by hand, but I like to use a hand mixer.
look at this whipped.
It's because instant espresso has xanthan gum in it. So it will bind if you give it just a little. Coffee frother works too. Yep. I don't have one of those, but I got this guy's guns sometimes. And by guns,
What's a
I
coffee
mean,
frother?
it's great. I'll show you. Or at least I can pull it up here if you'd like. It's a little thing and it goes zzz, and it does the coffee.
What?
I grew up with one. And I meant to say frother.
Oh.
Images. They're just a little battery
Wait, it's
powered.
like a little wand.
Yeah, and it's got a little whisk on the end.
What?
Right? It's got a little whisk on the end, and you just go zzz, and it gives you a faux. It gives you a coffee, like a milk foam, and it's not like real steamed milk, but it gives you the foam like you get.
Look at this. Look at the creaminess of this.
Right?
Look at this. Oh.
And I like to mix a little of it into my milk, and then the rest on top.
Yeah.
Early pandemic did have some of its moments.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we need to make that again. It's so good.
Yeah, I was actually kind of craving.
I like to put a little almond and vanilla extract in it, as you know, just to make it a little extra. But I do that. I sometimes put that in the milk.
It's like here's a coffee frother. Like.
Yeah, we had one of those growing up.
Interesting.
Makes great chai. With a little froth on top.
I've never heard of these.
Dash would like the Dalgona coffee link.
Oh, sure. Let me link it. Yeah.
Okay, but now I want more whipped cream.
Here's the Dalgona coffee link.
So the version I made was basically you put a couple tablespoons of rosemary whipped cream, thyme whipped cream. I raise you thyme. Because I like thyme better than rosemary.
We have this discussion like all the time.
We both like thyme better.
Well, like I'm like, what about rosemary because of the Firefly meme? And she's like, thyme is superior. Anyway, yeah. Hey, look, this one's kind of fancy.
Hey, take care, Wingmaker. No worries, we love you very much.
Have a wonderful night. Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up here, not now, but like in like an hour or so. You're kind of fancy. Zing!
Got him.
Oh my God, Sushi.
But seriously,
You would
true.
take a big pizza inside of you right now? Oh yeah.
I would.
Yeah, another fancy duet. Oh,
that's valid.
That. Yeah, look at that froth.
Yeah, see, I grew up with one of those
froth.
when we wanted to have like.
That's like super easy to clean too.
Yeah, you just in a cup of water and
soap.
And soap, and then you rinse it real good.
Yeah, like that's
actually
easy.
they're great. We can We can get one at the place we go regularly. For the grocery.
What are they, like 20, 30 bucks maybe?
Probably. I mean, I haven't checked. Here, look. There's an Amazon one. Let's go to their link. What do they want for it on Amazon?
20 bucks.
20 bucks for a fancy one that's USB rechargeable and has attachments.
Wow, attachments. Ooh.
Well, different whisks.
Yeah.
Which actually would be kind of nice. But don't need it.
Okay.
But like we could have a frother.
Okay.
But yeah, and then eventually we could have a hand mixer again. I'd really like one of those.
Yeah, we'll get one of those.
Because then it would be very easy to make large. Because see, I always make large amounts of Dalgona coffee. I don't make the recommended amount. I make too much.
Yeah, for
both of us, and I like to make a large coffee for both of us.
Yeah, it's also super delish.
Right. So sometimes I like to put like almond or vanilla in the milk.
I should take one of these to the office. And make one of these at the office.
I mean, you might actually be able to, depending upon. If you took like a little pint of milk, right? You could do it in your coffee cup, right?
Yeah.
And then add the milk on top.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh,
Angel!
How are you, darling?
Hi, welcome in. Let's get you that shout out.
Emergency raid. A double or trouble. How you doing? Oh, no. Prepare for trouble and make it double.
Stacey, Arky, hi, welcome in. Oh, shit. Welcome in.
Hi. You know what? I have just the emote for this. Welcome in, folks. For those of you who are new here, I'm Agoth Bish.
I'm Bro.
And tonight we've been talking about food and things, and we were talking about Dalgona coffee
Angel.
and coffee frothers.
Angel. Oh, here, hang on. Look at this.
Oh,
Hang
Angel.
on. Let me
Angel.
find a full screen.
Angel, darling. Light of our life.
Hang on. Look at this.
This is a funnel cake queso bacon cheeseburger.
With powdered sugar.
With powdered sugar on top.
Yeah.
Because you thought of some great things to draw tonight. Oh, you going to share with me later, please? Please? You want to share with me later? I love you. I love your art. Also, we're planning to try and figure out how to make this summer. Def's going to share later. Yes. Sweet. I love it. I love having art buddies. You might have sent her some inspiration. AC. Ooh. AC, you gonna share with me later?
Oh my.
I'm just saying. I need some art inspiration when I'm done with my dinos.
Yeah.
I got one dino to finish.
Yeah. We watched this video. It is super delicious fair food. So
Dude.
So good.
Fried butter.
Yeah.
Chicken Alfredo balls. You know, that's about right. That is about right.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So sad. Whatever are we going to do?
We've got to make this food at some point, and you've got to draw some of them. Oh no. You got the work in progress? Oh, nice.
That's the place to be. Also, so is food. It's giving. Valid.
Very cool. Well,
sometimes things are just like perfect.
We don't want to keep you here, but thank you so much for rating. Well, we do want to keep you here.
Unless you do want to stay.
We want to keep you here,
but feel free to draw. We get that.
We totally understand if you've got to head out. So
you read the Giving Tree tonight? Oh my God, you're just going all out with the rough, the feels, the things. You're amazing.
Oh, and you were also playing some Zelda Legends. Okay.
Oh my God.
Gotcha. Tears of
Nice.
the Kingdom. Okay, very cool.
Are you enjoying it? Because I hear it's so good.
It's one of
Hey, but art calls, and that is valid. I have told Brawl in the past sometimes when I'm like on an art, like when I'm on, right?
Don't bother me. I'm arting.
And I'm like, yeah, it's hard to pull myself away for streams sometimes because I'm like, but art.
Yeah. Sometimes we are a few minutes late from stream because
I'm still arting.
Yeah.
Oh, and Angel, I had a cider slushy today. An orange. I'm getting to
Okay, all right.
Technically, I had two.
Okay, all right.
But one of them was exceptional and deserves to be highlighted, okay? One was good, one was exceptional. The good one was a raspberry lemonade cider slushy with whipped cream. It was very nice. But the second one...
Are you ready?
...was an orange dreamsicle cream cider.
With extra cream on top.
It had vanilla and orange in the cider, and then it had extra whipped cream on top of the slushy, and it was so good.
I had one. It was super delicious as well.
I could have drank like 3 of them, but that would have been a very bad thing, both because of the sugar and because of the alcohol and because of the cold, like ice to the brain.
Yeah. I had a like a grapefruit lemon drink as well, which was it's one of my.
That's such a good one.
It's so good. It's like it's refreshing, and today was beautiful outside. It was perfect.
Sunny.
There
was a bit of a breeze.
Yeah. Oh, it was so nice.
It was perfect.
So
absolutely perfect.
Yeah, we did. We met with a friend in Meat Space for real, and we and we.
And I have cute gummy bears.
Oh.
I have little stars tonight.
They're not gummy bears.
No, you're right, but these ones are.
Those are the gummy bears. Gotcha.
I mean, they're homemade, so they're not
They're not branded. Yeah,
But-
they are gummies in the shape of bears. Generically, bear-shaped gummies.
You right. Welcome in, Pat. Glad to have you.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Can I? God damn
You're
it.
gonna make us unbig?
I can't, apparently. I need to make a
We're
button for
stuck.
that.
We're stuck here, and it's
Yeah. Well, I could
kind of
go-
glorious.
I could do that. And then I could do that. And then I can flip us again.
I mean, or we could go back to the other scene. Up to you.
There we go. Yeah. So like yeah. Tonight we've been really
It's
inspired.
been about fair food,
Yeah, tonight we've been really inspired by different types of fair food. Again.
including a pie shake,
Oh.
which we'd had at a diner before, and it was actually kind of good if you chose your pie correctly.
Yeah.
So we were thinking that once we have a good blender, we're gonna have to do that too.
Yeah. Got all these food ideas. that we wanna
And
do.
I want to make a cheesecake down the road with like a
talked to-
shortbread crust.
Yeah, we talked about the cheesecake too.
Because we haven't done that in years.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. We haven't made a pie in such a long time.
Hell, we could
if we did a pie shake, we could bang out the pie and a shake at the same time. Right?
And on a third note, or a fourth note, I'm losing track here of how many
Notes.
deliciouses. You know, when we talk about ice cream, you know what we haven't done yet is an ice cream cake or an ice cream pie.
I'm not a giant fan of them.
Okay.
I'm not a giant fan of.
It doesn't have to have actual cake in it. It can be more like a cake pie or an ice cream pie. Follow me here.
Okay, all right. I'll hang on.
Chocolate cookie crumble crust, cookies and cream, gluten-free ice cream, chocolate drizzles or a fudge layer.
You're
and
working
whipped
real
cream.
hard with the extra chocolate here to
No,
get
this
my
is.
buy-in.
I've had this before. It's
okay.
really good.
Okay.
It deserves all of those elements.
Okay.
But no, like a cookie crumble, like a chocolate cookie crumble crust.
I used to do
Right?
ice cream cakes for my birthday, right? Those are like my favorite thing.
Which is valid.
But they're always too sweet or too hard or too
no.
cold, or you can't eat them until they turn to soup, or like whatever.
Well, this one,
So-
the one that I'm thinking of, it's more of a pie, less of a cake.
Okay.
And it's got like a cookie crust,
Okay.
like where you crush the cookies and mix them with butter,
Okay.
right? And then you press it into the shape you're going to use.
Okay.
And then you put down the layer of ganache, right? And then on top of that, you put your cookies and cream ice cream and a tiny drizzle of chocolate on top. And then right before you serve it, and you do pull it out of the freezer a little
Okay.
ahead of time,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Okay.
And then right before you serve, you top it with a big pile of whipped cream.
Oh, okay. That's not the type of ice cream cake I was
No. This
thinking
is more
of.
like ice cream pie.
Yeah,
This is the
that's-
kind that I grew up making.
That's way better.
we sometimes would put cake in our ice cream cake, but usually it was more like a pie. It was just different layers of ice cream and chocolate, or sometimes caramel.
It's
Like
usually
a salted
like-
caramel goes really good in that too.
Like sometimes they do the cake and it's like really tall and
No,
it's
no, no, no,
always
no, no.
too hard. And then like if they put any type of like frosting on the outside, it's always like the super sickly sweet frosting.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of those types of cake anymore. I want a different experience for an ice cream cake.
Yeah, the one
So an
I'm
ice cream
thinking
pie
of
sounds
is
super
basically
delicious.
like an ice. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh,
babe.
hang on. We're looking
he's
that
gonna
up.
he's gonna show you this.
We're looking that up.
So this is much more what it looks like for me. The one I'm thinking of.
Okay. Hey, come on. Here we go.
This is what I'm thinking of. Okay. All right.
Oh,
And there are variations. Like it's really good with cookies and cream. It's really good with like butter pecan and chocolate and caramel, like a turtle.
Oh my god.
Like, this is what I'm saying. When I say I want to make an ice cream cake, this is the style I'm thinking.
Okay.
Like a cookie crust, and sometimes it's chocolate cookie, but sometimes it could be like a shortbread crust too.
Okay.
Shortbread is also acceptable depending upon what flavors. Like if you do a chocolate and a caramel and like a pecan butternut.
Oh my god.
Oh, Mexican chocolate ice cream that's gonna have cinnamon and chili in it. And coffee.
Yeah, cinnamon graham cracker,
Red pepper.
half a
yes.
cup of butter melted.
Well, that's for the cookie crust.
Yeah.
Seriously, this is I'm telling you, babe.
Oh,
Now we have to do it gluten-free, which means we have to change things up, but we can do this.
Here's gluten-free chocolate chip cookie ice cream pie.
See?
Look.
See,
Look
this
at
is-
this.
This is looking pretty good.
Gluten-free chocolate chip cookie mix.
You're making cake now because of y'all. That's valid.
Come to my mouth.
So seriously, oh, and now this one I've never seen before. They did a golden Oreo, so they did like a cake mix flavored ice cream, right? Which not my favorite, but could be interesting. I've done a mint chocolate chip ice cream this way. Yes. Yes. You see what I mean? Are you getting my vision?
Okay. This is not cake. Yeah, this is ice cream pie.
This is like ice cream layer dessert, right? Drawing cake, and now I'm gonna eat some too. That is the way to live.
Also right here.
Yeah, this is very similar. All of these are kind of the style I'm thinking, right? You can do variations in the layers. Like if you want a caramel layer, you can do a caramel layer.
Man.
If you want a ganache layer, do a ganache layer. If you want some toasted nuts in there for crunch, you can do that too. Like the world is your pie.
What about balls?
I mean, if we had the right kind of balls,
We could. Wow.
we could put balls in there if they were gluten free.
We could figure out how to make ice cream pie balls.
Probably. You know what? We make this, and then we turn this into fried ice cream. Right? Because then it'll be in a ball.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
This is what we make our fried ice cream out
Yeah,
of.
there you go. There you go.
And then we coat it in potato chips.
Or
As the crunchy element. Because chocolate and potato chips is so good.
oh my god.
Also, I want to do a turtle, like butter pecan, chocolate, and caramel version at some point.
Oh man, this just and
With
like
sea salt.
this really reminds me of like the cookies and cream blizzard, man.
Mizu says, Bish, I can only get so turned on, please. Salted caramel drizzle.
Oh, what is this?
You need blood in your brain. Oh yeah, that one's got a chocolate layer on top. Totally valid.
Is that like a ganache or is that like a Dalgona coffee topping?
We could do a coffee version with so many. Oh, we could get real honey. We could make honeycomb as the textural. Yeah. No. Honeycomb candy.
Right?
I can't type apparently because I'm so excited. This stuff.
Huh.
And you shatter this you make the shards of the honeycomb candy, right? And you put this in your Dalgona coffee ice cream.
I don't know what this is.
Oh my god! god! It's okay. So, did you ever go to the coast and get sea foam growing up?
No.
Okay, that's what it was called where I grew up with. So this is basically a toffee, but you throw baking soda in it.
This is not actually honeycomb.
No, honeycomb is a candy. In this case, this is a candy.
Oh, okay,
right?
Okay, all right.
It's very sweet, but it also has kind of a burnt caramel flavor, so it's got a little bit of adult bitterness.
So it's kind of like
Have you ever had that Victoria
it's
crumble?
like that brittle.
It's like that brittle.
It's like that brisket brittle that we saw earlier.
Well, I was saying
but
instead of
different.
brittle, make this.
But yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
So you take this and you shatter this, and this is what you mix into the Dalgona coffee ice cream pie as your texture.
Oh shit!
I want to do this.
Oh,
technically, this
man.
is very simple to make. It's just chemistry.
I mean, yeah, it's like that's it. That's the entire recipe right there.
That is the entire
sugar,
recipe.
light corn syrup, water, and baking soda.
The baking soda is what makes it bubble up. And then you pour it out onto a tray while it's bubbly.
Yeah.
And then, so growing up, I used to go to the coast, and all of the candy shops that would sell like saltwater taffy would also sell this with like sea salt and chocolate on it. I 100% of the time would choose this over taffy every time we went to the coast. My sibs would get a bag of taffy to take home and munch on. I would get as many pieces of what they called sea foam, right? Because at the coast it was themed, because it looked kind of like the sea foam that you got on the waves.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But good and edible. And that candy is actually what Dalgona coffee is named after, right?
Oh!
So Dalgona coffee is named after Dalgona candy.
Oh, the Squid Game cookies.
It's literally the same thing.
Oh!
It's literally the same thing.
Oh
right?
my god. Okay.
So Squid Game cookie is very similar to the honeycomb candy, but slightly flatter.
Okay.
Right? Exactly, Ferret. So
Okay.
So it makes total sense to crush up the candy and put it inside your coffee ice cream pie.
Okay.
You see where I'm going with this? Like this is all coming together.
Okay.
I want this.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Right? And then either if you wanted something like mellow, you could go with like a short crust bottom, or you could go with like a coffee chocolate cookie bottom. If you wanted that chocolate contrast.
Okay. I mean,
that's basically that format.
Kind of like nougat.
But it has a.
But it's different.
It's crunchy.
Yeah.
It's not. There's no egg in it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
but
saying
this
it's
is
similar,
the format
but
I
not
grew
the
up
same.
eating it in. Is this
Yeah.
format right here?
Okay.
It was almost always covered in chocolate, and you could get either like like milk chocolate or dark chocolate, and it was always in a big cube like that.
Okay.
Or a shard, because they would make these big. They'd make these big like
And then
sheets
smash
of it,
them.
and then break them apart.
Okay.
And then coat them in the chocolate.
Okay.
But
Like-
yeah, I always.
Kind of like this,
Well,
but
that's
different.
the toffee that's gonna be like.
Or like this.
Yeah, it was always like thick pieces.
Okay.
Right? Always like an inch thick at least.
Gotcha.
Maybe more.
Okay.
I love that stuff. And then they used to make a candy bar called a Violet Crumble that is basically that.
Look at that.
Yeah. This is what I grew up eating instead of saltwater taffy
I have-
whenever given the chance.
I have never had this. I didn't even know this
We
existed.
are going to make it. We have all the ingredients. We literally have all of the ingredients. We're not making it tonight, but we are making this. It's so good. And we can't make it on a humid day. It has to be on a clear day.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, summertime. There you go.
It's a summertime candy.
Yeah.
If you make it on a humid day or a rainy day, yeah.
Crunchy? Yorkie. No.
There's several different brand names for this style of candy. You were
All right.
born on the East Coast. You first saw this sort of thing when I moved to the Midwest. Yeah, growing up, this was always something. So I used to get Violet Crumble in Australia, and I used to be able to get it here.
Yeah, this is a type of candy that I've never heard of.
One of my favorites.
Okay.
When I've mentioned honeycomb in like the last 5 weeks, it's been this.
I
I've
thought
been
you
talking
meant
about this.
literal honeycomb.
I've been talking about this every time.
I know I've been giving you a lot of side eye because like honeycomb just doesn't make sense to me.
No, it's a type of toffee.
Oh, okay.
This is what I've been talking about every time.
Okay. Well, glad we cleared that up.
But yeah, mix this in with that coffee ice cream.
Okay.
Totally perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe the coffee ice cream with the toffee, maybe with the salted caramel on that one.
Oh man, like a salted caramel ice cream?
No, just a drizzle on the coffee ice cream with this inside of it.
Oh, okay, I got you. Coffee ice cream.
Right?
Okay, because I was thinking like a Dalgona, like this is the crust, and then like the Dalgona coffee as like the top, and like a salted caramel ice cream.
Oh, that's not bad. Or a salted caramel ribbon through the coffee ice cream.
Right. Yes.
Semantics, we're agreeing.
Semantics, yeah.
Yep. See what amazing ideas we can come up with. I think we need to experiment. Because yeah, a lot of these, you know, babe, we could probably even find like a gluten-free ice cream and mix our own coffee bits. Or our own bits into it after it's softened to do this, and we wouldn't even have to make the ice cream ourselves.
You want some of that chocolate coated honeycomb candy, small biscuit size for coffee dipping?
Yes. Yes.
Oh wow. Oh my god.
These would be like my new favorite digestive.
Oh no, your coffee and your honeycomb, it definitely was a meal.
Explode!
Hey Ogre! Welcome
in. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah. Welcome in. How is Draft of Darkness?
Also, we know you've been streaming and playing and working hard. If you need to run away, we totally understand. But we are talking about one of my favorite candies.
Which I didn't know was a thing.
Seriously, growing up, this was my beach snack. Because we'd always stop at a candy store when we went to the beach. That was part of the ritual.
Okay.
And like half my family would get saltwater taffy because you know that's a really good beach specialty.
Yeah, we did the same thing. Yeah.
But I and several other members of my family went straight for the sea foam because when you're on the beach, they called this sea foam instead of honeycomb.
Gotcha.
But I bloody love this stuff and I want to make it and then I want to put it in a coffee ice cream pie with like a salted caramel ribbon on top or in between.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Right, Mother Murloc? It's so good. Yeah. So yeah, because this is a type of toffee and it's one of my favorites. And they put bicarb in it, you know, soda, baking soda to make it foam up right before you pour it out to cool off after you make it. Draft of Darkness was dark. You fought radioactive spiders, gravestones, zombies, spooters, rats of various sizes, and a rat king. Rat kings are funky and a real life thing.
Gross.
They are gross. Yeah. This is accurate.
Yeah.
But in case you thought that was just a fantasy thing, though I don't know how it's been applied in your game, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Lots of weird medieval drawings of them.
So, but yeah, we've been talking about food pretty much all night tonight.
Lots of fried food. But
look at this. If you eat meat, or you know, here's bacon and hamburger, and it's a funnel cake
with queso. Rat with horns and murderous rage. This sounds like a rough time, but good to fight. We're gonna make this too.
Yeah.
Tonight has basically been just looking at food and going, how are we gonna make this?
Yeah.
Or something like it. Right?
You want that food? Oh, yeah.
Also fried butter.
Here, let me show you an indecent picture of a fried butter ball. So they put butter inside of dough and then they deep fry it, and then this is the result.
I want to make a twist on it. I want to take like a really, really good cultured European butter with the higher fat content. And I want to make a compound butter out of it with really good maple syrup and a little sea salt. And then that's the butter I want to wrap in dough and fry. And then top with honey and cinnamon sugar, as is traditional.
You've seen and actually consumed this before?
I want it.
What did you think? Was it everything that we think it might be, or how was your experience?
Dude, we tried deep fried Oreos last summer.
Yeah, we did deep fried Oreos on stream.
Oh, it was so good. It was literally one of the better things I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah, it was at the end. It was at the end of summer. We did donuts. We did donuts last year, and then we also did deep fried.
Like yeast raised brioche bread donuts.
Yeah.
Right? The good ones.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the video didn't get saved.
Oh.
Yeah,
we'll have to do it again.
The audio was
That's true.
Garbage on that.
We had some connection issues back then.
We had some issues. So.
Sometimes we still do.
But anyway, so
the deep fried Oreos, we used pancake batter. It was so good.
It was one of those you had low expectations, but it was better than you thought.
Like I thought it would be good, but I didn't realize it was going to be that amazing.
Yeah, deep fried Oreos were off the charts.
It shocked me.
Yeah.
With how amazing it was. Like again, kind of like you, I had low expectations. Like I thought it would be good. I didn't think it would be
that good.
It blew my mind.
Yeah, it was like the first time I ever tried VR, right?
Exactly. You're like, it's gonna be cool, right? But then you're like, whoa.
Yeah, this is
cool.
Cooler. It's way cooler.
No, I've had a deep fried Mars bars in Australia. That was too much. I didn't like how sweet the Mars bar was. I felt like it needed a salt component. But a deep fried Snickers has better salt balance because of the peanuts.
Yeah.
So a deep fried Snicker might be way better. But I was in Australia and Mars bar was what they had at the shop. It was a little sandwich shop, and they had just a few random deep fried items, including a Mars bar. Nice. And I was like, I mean, when am I ever gonna try this again? I had to try it. So me and another exchange student, we split it, and we were both like, I don't know if I can finish this. It was so
sweet,
fucking sweet. It was too sweet for me.
Oh wow, that's.
I love
sweet.
Cotton candy. I will eat cotton candy by the double. If you give me the chance, I will eat both cotton candies. The Mars bar was too sweet.
Wow.
That's how sweet it was.
You've had deep fried Snickers, Oreos, and Twix.
Twix.
Very
we should make gluten-free Twix, sweetie.
We can.
We can.
We have the technology.
It's just shortbread and caramel and chocolate. I mean, you have to make the right kind of caramel. But yeah.
You right.
Left or right? Oh, I'm a dirty both. I'm by pan. What else am I going to say but both?
Let's see here.
Fried Twix with the peanut butter flavor. Nice. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Oh man, I just want to make some fried foods this summer because it's really delicious.
Yeah, I think this summer we're gonna do more fried food, which is kind of crazy. We're gonna have to get like one of certain things. Like we're gonna have to go like savory and then like sweet, and then like savory and then like sweet.
Well, and we're not gonna make like a huge batch of fried butter. We'll make just like a couple.
Yeah, like
right?
2.
Well, like each.
And then we'll
4 total.
And then we'll
right?
share, yeah.
He got 4 in his order.
That's like, that's like.
Right, two each.
How? That's like a tablespoon or something, like a butter each?
Yeah, it's fair
Plus
food.
whatever's in the thing. That's a lot of butter. That's all I'm saying.
My point is, you do it once.
Yeah, right?
Look, he had 4 to himself. I'm planning to give us each 2.
I'm saying there's no way he ate all.
I mean, probably valid. He probably
Not
gave
with
it to
all
the
the other
crew,
stuff he was eating.
right? He probably shared with the crew, which is nice. No, but here's the thing: you got to have one to like taste and be surprised and excited by, and then one to savor. I know what I'm dreaming about tonight. And yeah, it's this with maple, and I know some of the drops had cuts suspiciously timed. Yeah, that's not, you're not wrong. Fried chicken recipe you want to do again, thinking if you can fry it outside. Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah, we did. See, that's one of the things that we've been talking about too, is like, where do we do the frying? Because I'm a little like, after after being around like what 500 degree, 400 degree oil, like it is actually terrifying to me.
Okay, so the funny thing is now that we've done it a couple times, it has lost most of its terror for me as long as we don't mess up.
But that's the thing, is like the messing up is so catastrophic.
Right, but like you have I guess the way I'm approaching it now is I feel like it's dangerous but totally doable. So that it's like something where you respect it. But you can totally do it.
I was totally ignorant at how dangerous it was, and I hadn't thought about it at all. And now that I've thought about it and realized how dangerous it is,
now you're a little scared of it.
Now I'm a little bit more scared of it.
See, the way we were doing with the walk actually reduces a ton of the danger.
Yeah, my only issue is if somebody trips and falls, and then that's it.
You're not wrong.
That's it.
You're not wrong.
If you put your hand down in the wrong spot or you sit down incorrectly, like that's it. It's over with. So
you're not wrong.
But fried food is like super terrifying to me now. So anyway.
I desire it. And lately, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. And lately, about the only way I get fried food is making it.
You have worked a fryer before and your forearms have no sensitivity. I mean, but fryers are at least like at least a safer version of home.
I've worked with fryers in my job before.
They're not gonna randomly like tip over. You could accidentally drop something in them, and they're like a giant 50-gallon thing of oil that's like superheated, and it's way worse. So.
And dumb kids working it.
Yeah.
Like 16 and 17-year-olds half the time.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But it's
raspberry chipotle sopapilla cheesecake.
An air fryer, it's not the same thing.
I mean, I would like an air fryer for different reasons.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But it's definitely not the same thing. So.
I want both. I would like to get one of those little like countertop fryers with like the lid. It's like a little with the basket and everything. Would that not assuage your fears?
I think that like.
Because then it would all be contained.
I think it's just like the ability to like trip and set and you touch the handle and it like knocks the thingy over. And,
well, that's if you get the locking lid.
Yeah.
On those little ones.
Yeah.
Then they can't do. Oh my god, I have hiccups.
You okay? Okay.
I have hiccups.
Deep fried honey? I've never heard of that. I have no idea if that's any good.
They had deep fried honey. Okay.
Air fryer for sweet fried potatoes and a few other things.
I
not using
love
that matter.
sweet fried potatoes.
Yeah. They had deep fried
I love sweet
honey.
Potatoes.
Very interesting. I
could see that working.
Yeah, do you batter like deep fried honey? Like, how does that work?
What if they, probably if they used like creamed honey, so it was like partially crystallized, then I have hiccups, dang it. They could use Thicket to thicken it.
Okay.
You know the thing that people will use to make thick water?
Sure.
It's
it's like
right?
it's kind of xanthan, yeah.
It's basically xanthan gum and a few other things,
yeah.
But basically you could thicken some honey.
Yeah.
And then you could like cool it and make it into a ball and do the same thing. I don't know if that's what they do, but you could.
Crispy wrapper.
Oh, yummy. Oh, that looks really good.
Texas honey from Texas owns Rescue Bee Ranch. Oh.
That sounds delicious. Caramelized honey is really good.
Yeah.
I love it. I loved caramelized honey on ham slices. Like, thick fried ham slices.
Oh man.
It's so good. Now I want fried food, and I crave pancakes now as an interim.
Oh no. That's fine. Pancakes is not that big of a deal.
Pancakes is what I'm gonna have to quell the craving for fried food. It's not the same.
That basically looks like a pancake.
It's a lot like a pancake. I feel my weight gaining with all the food talk. You know what?
We're just like, here's the calories right here. There's like digital calories.
You're back, bitches. Welcome back, AC.
Yeah.
How's your cake? Because AC was making cake because of us.
Oh.
Don't go to the corner store, Dash. You don't have to. There are many yummy things probably in your pantry. I'm awful. I know. You know what? Maybe I'll just have some fruit after this, and that'll be my my sweet snack.
I'll drink a little bit of water for dinner, or for post-stream dinner.
You didn't have dinner. There's calorie budget for dinner tonight. Watching the stream and indulging in late April was a decision that I made, and I'm an adult, which means I only get to blame me. That's valid. That's valid. However, I indulge every time. It's remember the hedonism. That is my creed for y'all tonight. Go out and enjoy your hedonism. My hedonism is mostly food-based lately. I mean, there's other ways of getting it in, and that's what she said.
These balls.
Balls. I'm pro balls.
Balls.
I'm pro lots of things, let's be honest. But I'm definitely pro salty and sweet balls.
I want your savory balls in my mouth.
That was such a good moment.
I probably shouldn't say that.
I mean, when you're talking about the food he was looking at, I can understand.
Can we put that on the internet? I don't know.
And then Brawl found out that when I was talking about honeycomb candy, that I was talking about honeycomb toffee and not honeycomb, the actual beeswax item.
Your hedonism is sleeping, but it's being interrupted by the soreness of your body.
Painsomnia. I feel you.
Is it like post-workout pain?
Oh, that's kind of a good pain.
Or is it just like existing pain? Fried soul food egg roll.
Ooh, dim sum loco burritos.
Oh, shit.
And then I told Brawl that I wanted to make a cookies and cream ice cream pie.
Yeah,
like tonight has been... Oh, and Dalgona coffee, which sparked a different type of ice cream pie. Deep fried strawberry shortcake crunch roll. Existing and post work. No workout, but actual work. That's valid.
Gotcha.
But yeah, honeycomb, toffee. I want to put this in a coffee ice cream pie.
There we go.
And this is an ice cream pie, y'all. This is cookies and cream ice cream pie when it reloads.
Yeah.
But I want to make a cookies and cream one. I want to make like a Dalgona coffee one. Because the reason why the Dalgona coffee is named after that is both because of the way it looks and because of the sugar you put in it, making it sweet.
Speaking of balls, I need to make my chocolate peanut butter balls.
Ooh, we could make some no-bake
balls
cookies.
in my mouth.
We could make some chocolate peanut butter no-bake cookie balls. We could.
There are pictures where...
I'm heading that direction.
Can we share them?
It's the Texas State Fair foodstuffs. Ooh. Yes, and the Dalgona coffee, which is delicious.
On Discord, open.
I haven't had shawarma, but it sounds so good. I could go for some shawarma.
Oh my god. Here is bigtext.com.
Oh, that looks like the tamarind chili and mango goodness.
Shit.
Oh.
Let's see here. Dough muff.
Yeast donut and banana nut muffin batter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a donut with a fried batter on top of it.
Wow. Fried soul food egg roll. Deep fried country cookout. There's the dim sum burritos.
Yeah, I understand being in the mood for something. I love that style of meat. It's just so hard to find gluten-free.
I
love mochi.
Chicken.
Necro Forest Witch.
Cajun lobster.
Did you see the butter balls?
Deep fried strawberry shortcake crunch roll.
Right?
Fat Elvis.
Yes.
What is this? Mouth-watering explosion starts with a blend of creamy peanut butter and strawberry jelly whisked together. We take a warm out of the oven biscuit, spreading a thick coat of peanut butter and jelly onto the biscuit. We layer delicious marshmallow fluff and fire toasted just for a second to give it a golden brown campfire taste. As a thick cut of juicy bacon comes off the griddle, it finds its home on top of the marshmallow fluff. The fried plantain, bananas are coming out of the fryer, caramelized and ready to complete this delicious, decadent food experience. You've never tasted a biscuit like this. Oh my God.
Can we do it?
Oh my!
Can we do
no, no, that's too much.
We could make a homemade marshmallow.
That's too much. I need to leave. You guys are making me too hungry.
Sorry, Skullman, we love you. No, horngry. You know.
Oh, hey, there's just deep fried honey.
Yeah, that's the one.
Ooh, crispy dilly dogs. I like. Yeah, I like pickles.
A hot honey chicken. Oh, we can make hot honey chicken and sweet potato waffle pie.
Cherry dipped waffle cone. Those are
yummy.
good. Bayou bowl. That's gonna be some Cajun.
Deep fried praline cheesecake egg roll. Fuck yes.
Oh my god. Fried spicy beef empanada. Yeah, Texas hot bundle ride. Loaded queso fries. Ooh.
The twosome.
Wait, what's the Texas twosome? Grilled cheese meets Frito pie.
I mean, I've had a Frito pie, but
What's a Frito pie? Only it's I don't know what Frito pie is.
Well, first you start with some Fritos.
Pork belly burnt-ins pizza!
Oh! Okay, but babe. The fact that you don't know what a Frito pie is just sad. Because you would love it. Here, I'll just...
It's basically nachos, right?
But you serve them... It's chili. And it's chili nachos.
It's chili nachos with
And they're
Fritos.
usually served in the bag like this.
Shit, that looks good.
It's so good.
Here's a raspberry chipotle sopapilla cheesecake.
Yeah.
Cookies and cream donut on a stick.
Oh.
Deep fried southern dessert dumplings.
Oh.
What is
Chamoy pickle. That's that tasty pickled fruit sauce we put on our stuff.
Oh shit.
So good.
Texas Ranch.
How you doing,
hot
Gears of
wings.
War?
Oh, here it is. Okay, from Seasoned Vendor, the Garza family, the Chismosa is a new twist on a beloved brunch classic, the Mimosa. With the name that translates to nosy person, this drink is inspired by brunch goers' favorite pastime, catching up on the latest gossip. This frozen mimosa combines champagne orange juice with a chamoy and tahini rim.
Yes.
Giving fairgoers delicious fruity flavor with a little bit of a kick.
You know, we can do that too.
I know.
We have chamoy and tahini. We can get the rest.
Gosh.
I need this.
To get your brunch on, follow the sounds of popping champagne bottles. Yeah, that's just champagne. That's like, yeah, that's
it's a
just
slushy.
champagne.
It's a slushy mimosa.
Yeah,
But
with
the chamoy and tahini rim is so chamoy and tahini are traditionally also served in like a fruit salad, like a fresh fruit mango fruit salad too.
Yeah.
It's really good.
A pickle pizza. Oh,
I've heard about that.
I eat that like crazy.
Our Throat Slug said she loves pickle on her pizza.
Oh man, I would eat that. Like I haven't
Funnel
thought
cake
about
chicken sandwich this time.
Oh my god.
That would be good too.
Season passes.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's
You'd literally have to keep going back to eat.
24 days of fun.
They do it for a whole month. The state fair runs for a month.
There's no way.
24 days, $50 actually. That's actually pretty decent if you're planning to go back that many times to eat things.
September 29th through October 22nd.
I've never been to Texas.
That's
Also, I can't eat gluten, but
yeah.
But I can dream.
Yeah.
You know what else?
crazy.
You know what else is coming up in the fall?
Hmm.
More Ren fairs. There's Ren fairs in late summer, early fall. I'm just saying. More things to drool over there as well.
Oh my goodness.
But no, I think we're gonna have to make some ice cream pies here.
Man, okay.
Because for me, an ice cream pie is the version of an ice cream cake that I grew up with eating more often than not.
We could get some fast food and re-deep fry the fast food.
I mean, yes. Hey, Theo.
It is me, Theo. Lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Theo.
Always glad to have you. Kids at local schools used to get free tickets. That's probably fucking fantastic. I mean, if I were local to the state fair, I would want to go. That's for sure.
that's crazy.
It's delicious looking.
That's awesome. Okay. Okay.
Do you have
Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry.
We're about to pumpkin.
I gotta be up in a few hours for work, so it is time to stop torturing you all with food.
You got a day off from school to use them? Oh, that's nice.
It's the wrong one.
Which button? That's the button.
There we go.
GG pumpkin pie time.
Yeah.
I can't wait to make an ice cream pie now that I've reintroduced it to Brawl now.
All right, you guys.
4 hours of sleep. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully it'll be more than that.
I'm gonna get a few hours of sleep, yeah.
Deep fry a pumpkin pie and you're in. Dash, we could make arrangements. I think we could come to an understanding together.
An arrangement has been made. All right.
Have you found us a place to land?
We have Animal Crossing or House Flipper tonight, I think.
Oh, I was looking at some of those ones too. Yeah.
So, although we haven't done Animal Crossing in a while.
It's true. It's true.
So, yeah.
I like both of those.
All right, what? I took a break. Oh my goodness.
Well, we could do House Flipper then. So what undisclosed location do I need to get to and how fast must I make it? We'll figure out the logistics soon. Cause funny thing to tell you about later.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's see here. Oh, I really wanted to raid them.
I know.
Dang.
If you raid while they're on break, they will come back from break and then be like, ah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like. Yeah. Thank you, Necroforce for linking that. I will get the raid queued.
Make a choice.
Yeah. So.
Gotta get everywhere all at once. That's valid.
Yeah. We're gonna raid Silver Fern tonight.
Yay! They're awesome.
They're playing Animal Crossing tonight. They're super cozy. We did some food stuff and all
They
that,
also
so.
do cosplay. She does cosplay as well sometimes and is an absolute sweetheart.
If we raid them, our raid message won't go through.
Oh, that's right.
For some reason, our raid message doesn't work.
Our raid message gets modded there.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's like
It's my name.
The things. Or
It's my name.
Your name gets modded.
My name gets modded, which is funny because she's adorable.
Do we have the non-sub? Will that one work?
Yeah, it's right there. No, it still has my name in it.
It does? Oh, yeah.
It's up to you. We can do it.
Okay. We just say the battling cloud has descended upon you.
We could say B&B.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Here we go. On the fly. Oh, that's %.
Thank you, Lex. I'll use that one.
Well, the emotes have the word Bishan.
Oh, they do.
You can't use our emotes.
I can't use my emotes on her channel. No.
Yeah. So use this one. B&B Battling Cloud is a raid has descended on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. I'd forgotten that was a big part of it.
Yeah. So we can do this one.
We can do this one. Okay.
Let me get
complications.
Let me get Silver Fern queued up here.
She's an absolute sweetheart, and just a real dear.
Yeah.
So I hope you all enjoy her as much as we do. Thanks for hanging out and getting hungry with us tonight. I have so many unhealthy food plans to start working out the logistics of. So I'm really looking forward to that.
And Angel, thank you so much for the raid.
Angel,
Ogre, thank you for the raid. Melindy, thank you for the raid. Ferret, thank you for the raid. You
Seriously,
guys have a wonderful night. We will be making some announcements and stuff on our Discord server, so pay attention to that.
Some fun little things happening.
Saturday is gonna be an interesting, fun day.
We're gonna be busy, but we might loop you in on some of the fun things as they happen.
Yeah. So, and we're working the details out here. So.
Anyway. We love you very much. Let's go give Silver Fern some love, and we'll all have to go console Dash in the DMs.
Oh.
Maybe make the panic worse. It'll be fine.
All right, you guys.
Love you very much.
We'll see you Tuesday.
Tuesday. Bye.
All right, bye.